Okay, we are live, and I have no idea if we're going to have echoes or what's going on. So we're going to need a little feedback from you guys in the chat right off the bat. So let us know how the audio is, if it's too hot, if you can hear Ed.
Hello, can you hear me? Testing 1, 2. I got a mic over here.
Yeah, so we're trying something different with 2 mics. We're going to be going back and forth. Hopefully the audio is at least so for us. We're going to just keep talking a little bit until you guys let us know in the chat. If you are watching this in the replay, we're going to be talking a little bit about some FPV drones, some snowboarding, the DJI FPV drone, as well as the Mavic Mini 2, and sharing some insane footage today. We're also going to be doing some giveaways today. So if you watch this in the replay, too bad, you didn't win. Oh, yeah. Stickers, and we got something a little special that Ed has back.
Can we do this here?
Boom, right there.
So, got a little Ishin Cinecan from about a year and a half ago. I did a video of this on my channel. And so I gave this to Sean. He flew it a little bit, but we're going to be giving this away to a lucky winner. I guess we're going to talk about some of the ways you can win later on.
And it's going to have a controller with it. So you want to show me the controller? It's a cheapy controller. So let me tell you guys, this is a cheapy controller. The drone has seen better days, but it does work. Okay, so if you are looking to get into this, but you aren't going to have goggles, you're not going to have goggles with you. You're going to have a drone and a controller that are synced up, and we'll get more into that later. So if you're watching on the replay, you obviously didn't win. Dope. All right, let's say hello to some people in the chat before we get going too much. I see Doc Murdoch in the chat. Jaybird is in the chat. Dan Durdra is in the chat. Joe, you're in the chat. Sunrise Water Media, Keith Jones, Joe.
They say I'm a little loud.
There, Ed's a little loud.
I can talk a little quieter. I'm so loud. I'm so used to being like a booming voice on the YouTubes, but I can actually calm down a little bit.
Okay, ask Ed if that is the same quad he flew when he flew and I flew together in Austin.
Yes, it is. You know what?
I forgot to do our
one of them.
Second intro. Usually I put this up and then. Well, it's a little too late to do.
We're back. We're in it.
You guys out, didn't I?
We're in it.
Live chat has started.
So we flew, I think, 3 or 4 different quads that day in Texas. So that was a lot of fun. We're flying around some of those rocky little crevices there by the meeting area. So yeah, good times.
All right. So today we're gonna share a few things that we did today while Ed is in town. And if I don't seem my regular energetic self, it's because I honestly think I might have broke my back or fractured my spine.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to be smiling. It's very serious.
It's been a bad day for me. I can vouch. It's been a real bad day. I will show the craziest thing is the clip where I fell. That's the only time we can think of that it possibly could have happened. But we'll share with that later. I don't want to trouble you guys with my troubles. But when the live show is over, there's a pretty good chance I'm going to the ER. Right? We'll see. Well, it hurts to even turn.
I mean, it hurts him, and I feel bad. But here's the thing: I don't think it's broken. I think he's just done something crazy to a disc, or there's some inflammation going on. But you were okay, and then it just got progressively worse over like an hour or two because you still went down the mountain on a snowboard. So there's some crazy inflammation going on with your back, but I don't think it's broken. But we'll see.
I hope not. I really hope not, because that would suck. But it hurts worse than anything I've felt in a while. Well, in a long while. But again, let's not waste the chat with that. I didn't want to go earlier because I had pre-planned this and I couldn't. Broken back or not, the live stream's going on.
Are you going to go live in the ER?
Yeah, probably not.
That'd be fun.
They have a crappy signal over there.
Okay.
So let's okay. Let's play a clip. You guys know in the chat there that I recently sent my Mavic Mini and Mini 2. Well, not Mavic, I always call them Mavics. I can't stop calling them Mavics, even though they're just Mini.
Right.
Joe says getting old sucks. Yes, it does, Joe. It does. I gotta stop acting like I'm in my 30s. But yeah, so the Mini 2 got it back, went out today and did a test with it where we thought there wasn't wind at first, and it turned out it was incredibly windy. And we got a shot with the Mini 2, and then we got a shot with him flying a 7-inch custom drone that he put together. And we're going to show you both of those clips and talk why it happens before we start giving away stuff. So yeah, let's start with the Mini 2. I'm going to pull that up. We're going to add that to the stream.
I would also like to say I'm not on my phone, guys. I'm actually reading your comments on the iPad. So if you see me looking down, I'm not just texting. I'm actually watching your comments. Just wanted to say.
So this is the Mini 2. And when I first took off, it really wasn't that windy. The big thing I should have done is I should have locked in my oh crap, I'm having a brain fart. Not my ISO, my sun. I can't think of it. What's it called?
Oh, your shutter speed?
No. The light source. You lock in your.
You're locking your EV, your exposure value.
No. Somebody in the chat, you know what I'm talking about.
So it's not ISO.
Nope, it's not ISO.
It's not shutter speed.
Nope,
it's not EV.
It's the other thing that keeps the picture from changing color when you.
Oh, your white balance.
Yes, my white balance. I couldn't think of it for the life of me. Should have locked in my white balance, as you'll see through this clip. And another thing, I'm going to have to make a video showcasing why drones should no longer have gimbals, because you'll see as I switch this into sports mode, as I switch out of sports mode, as the wind hits it, the gimbal moves constantly, and that's an issue. I really believe that's a pretty big issue that could easily be solved with one lens and some electronic image stabilization, similar to something like the GoPro Max and Hero Mode offers, which you'll notice in all the clips I gave you of you snowboarding, Ed, they're stable as all hell, right? They're incredibly stable. And I'm bouncing around way more than a drone getting blown by wind when I'm filming you. So it's definitely possible. As you can see, there was a heck of a lot more wind up there than we originally thought there was going to be. Let me make this bigger so you guys can see the full picture there. Yeah,
that's awesome. Look at that. Look at the wind.
Yeah, look at the wind just taking that. And I thought when I noticed that, I was like, oh, come on, guys. As soon as that got up there, I was like,
oh, there you go.
You can see it. You can see it
around.
Push,
yeah.
Right? But
you know how fast that wind's going too? Because we were going around, we were driving around. So the wind's coming over that mountain. We went to the other side briefly. We chose not to fly. So you're actually hitting those wind gusts that we chose not to fly at later on.
Yeah,
basically.
Exactly. Yes. It was so windy. And, I'm setting it up. I'm just like, okay, any moment now I'm going to lose it. Just like, because it dropped out of the sky. I don't know if you ever saw the video where mine failed and just dropped out of the sky, the ESC failure. But it straight dropped out of the sky. And at any moment I was expecting, well, here goes number 2. It's going to just drop out of the sky and I'm going to lose it. However, it never did. And throughout this, we'll make it small again here. Let's see. Throughout this, we got some killer shots, even on the Mini 2, like towards the end here. And it's pretty interesting because we end up getting almost the same shot at one point on the Mini 2 and the FPV drone, which would be really cool to put side by side in a future video. So I think we're going to do that. And Jim, I agree. No matter what they call it, if it looks like a Mavic, flies like a Mavic, it's a Mavic, right?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Justin got your sticker.
What did Doc say here? Keith Jones, if you build it, you will get the same quality parts and maybe better, and you will know how to build so you can repair it when you break it. And while you were learning. That's true, but I didn't build my Tiny Hawks. They came pre-built, so.
But you might have to do some surgery on one, right?
Yeah, I mean,
motor's not spinning.
Pulling a motor off, putting a new motor on it, just plugs and plays.
Hey, we hope that's the problem.
And if it's not, guess what? I'll just buy a new one.
Okay, there you go. Throw some money at. By the way, so yeah, Jim. Hey, Jim. He said, "Hey, Ed." So.
Oh, okay. Hey, Jim. And who got stickers in there?
I should say Jim's droning. Oh, that's Dustin. Dustin got your stickers.
Hey, all right. Got the stickers in the mail. I appreciate that. Hopefully you like them. We're going to be giving away a few more stickers tonight. I'm keeping it to a shorter show because the
oh, you see right there? Do you see that the little
glitch?
Rewind
it. What'd you see?
I think it was just another failure of the gimbal due to just an extreme tilt of the drone, right?
Yeah, look at that. Yeah, that is gorgeous, right?
Right. Yeah.
Howdy, Ed and Sean. Howdy, Lone Star UAV. Hello. We're just sharing some Mini 2 footage right now for those just joining with us. And we're just sort of talking about it because we're going to be showing you the difference between this and the same flight with an FPV drone. That's what, and just so you know, everyone thinks that the DJI FPV drone is up here and Ed came up here because you had the DJI FPV drone, but we did not. We did not fly that. So look at the gimbal whacking out there.
Despite the amount of emails I've sent DJI, no, I don't have one.
So that's just
right there. Wow.
That's half of that is me reassessing the gimbal.
I'm watching a delayed video reaction here on the iPad. Yes.
But half of that is me reassessing the gimbal. The other half is just setting up for the next shot. And the other half is the gimbal just saying, "This is too windy. What the hell are you doing? Why are you flying me in these conditions?" But it should be a fun video. Let's see.
Hey, Lone Star UAV. Thanks, Jim.
Keith says Tiny Hawk Freestyle is one he was looking at. I had the Tiny Hawk, well, I still have it, Tiny Hawk S, which is great because you can fly it indoors, around your family, around your pets, and nobody's going to get hurt with that. The Freestyle, I would not even dare to launch in my house. Like, not in my house, at least. No way.
That's the one without prop guards, right?
And that thing gets up and goes.
Yeah.
Like, it actually gets up and goes. Let's see. I want to see Ed fly an Insta 360 FPV.
We're about to do this tomorrow, man.
We're supposed to do that tomorrow. Hopefully, we still are going to do that.
Depending on what the doc says.
Depends on what the doctor tells me if I go to the ER after this show. If they say stay the hell on your back, then Ed's going to go snowboard all day, and I'm going to stay the hell on my back. It really suck. You've never tried an FPV drone. Is it hard to learn? It's different.
I'm going to get mine real quick.
He's going to go grab one of his, the one that you're going to see us fly it here shortly, or him fly it, not me, because he flies way better than me. Hey, what's cooking? Hello, nice. Thanks for joining the show. We're building up. We're not giving the giveaways yet, the stickers and all that, until we get a little bit more people here. So we're just sort of sharing some beautiful footage. We're going to talk back and forth. And is there a way to make this? Do you guys, man, will this work? Nope. I'm trying something. Sorry that I'm not quite as energetic as usual. That's interesting.
Oh,
I can't overlay it though, so that's the smaller one. There we go.
What can you do?
We can do that. Which guys? You guys want to see it big or little? Big or little?
I think they just want to see me. How about you just kind of scoot
Boom.
over?
There you go.
No? Oh, okay.
It's the Ed
Hey, what's up, everybody? So check this out. So this is.
He says, how windy was it up there?
It was very windy, and it was to the point of me being a little cautious and concerned. But this is my 7-inch FPV quad. This is the HGLRC Sector 5. I turned into a Sector 7 with longer arms. And that's where you put the GoPro right there. On top is a GPS module, so I don't lose the thing. Give me a little orientation when I'm up there. And then, of course, we strap the battery in right there. So, bye, Blade. It's a good time.
That's excellent. Thank you. That was the Ed cam. Something we're trying a little different on this one when we have two people here.
It's a close-up cam. It's a detail cam. You get the details.
Because everybody wants to see this bigger.
I forgot I was talking so loud. I'm sorry.
Did somebody say something? Did they say
earlier they said I was really loud, and I thought I would just quiet down a little bit.
Oh, we had a question over here I wanted to answer. And this is interesting because some people will tell you something totally different. Keith Jones, they say, is the learning curve with the drone as tricky as trying to learn the simulator? And I'm sure you're talking about FPV because I don't know anyone who simulates with a Mavic. So I'm thinking that you're talking FPV. And a lot of people will say simulator, simulator, simulator. I personally hate simulators. I've hated them ever since I flew RC nitro gas airplanes. I've hated them for years. I hate them whenever they make RC car simulators. I hate them all. I personally prefer to go outside and get hands-on stick time with something that doesn't break much, like the Tiny Hawk S or even the Tiny Hawk Freestyle. It's a pretty durable little quad, and you can beat it up pretty good. And you're outside enjoying the weather and enjoying being outside. That's a huge part to me.
There are a few
why we do this.
There are a few little benefits to a simulator. One being it's cheap, $20 or $30 as opposed to crashing your $100 drone, $200 drone, fixing it. So if you really are completely green, it might be a good idea to get your hands wet with it. But otherwise, yeah, it is great to go out. I mean, I don't fly much of a simulator anymore. I'd much rather fly the real thing. But there is value to learning on a simulator. But again, it could teach you some bad habits too, because the gravity on those flight simulators don't feel like real gravity. Rarely do they.
Yes, I just don't like them. I like to be outside.
Right.
I like to go outside.
But if it's raining or it's nighttime or it's cold, I mean,
there's so much other stuff I'd rather do if I was inside.
Gotcha. Well, Sean's a busy guy. He designs things. He draws. He does. He's a very creative guy, visually creative person.
I'm too soft. Ed is too loud. So your mic is coming in.
This mic is so crazy. Well, your mic must be turned down or something.
Well, let's see. I'll turn it a little closer to my face.
Yeah, you just speak right into that thing.
Right there.
You just eat the mic. Eat the mic.
Better? Is that a little better? How's that sound?
Or maybe I'm just so loud. Maybe I'm just a loud personality. I don't know. Maybe I'm finally learning this right now.
I am so drained. Earlier,
That's true.
Earlier, my fingers were like not numb, but tingling, like not good.
Wait, when was this? After you hurt yourself?
Okay. I hadn't said anything yet.
Huh, wow.
I'm trying to just choke it up, man. It hurts so bad. So this is still the DJI Mini you're watching. Just so you know, that is the DJI Mini. I think we're almost to the end. Let me fast forward. This is the shot coming up that I want you to see because Ed does a very similar shot.
Dude, they think that your mic isn't even turned on.
What?
How about that?
If this isn't loud, then I don't know what the hell.
Tap the mic and then we'll poll the audience. So guys.
Okay, I'm tapping the mic now.
Careful there. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry for the headphones. The people with the headphones. But did you hear that? Did you hear that his mic is on or not? Because he gave it a good wallop.
Yeah, I can do.
We'll know in a second.
Let me double check some stuff here.
If his mic is on, press 1. If his mic is off, press 2.
It wasn't that.
It's not on.
What the heck is going on here? Okay.
Oh! So this is the only live mic, guys. What's up?
So that means I'm really loud because they can hear me at all. Is that any better?
Okay,
tapping 2. Audio is fine to one person.
Yeah, the audio is fine to me, someone says.
Mic 2. That should work. You might have to.
Here, I'll just maybe my little camera here is saving the day. Maybe it's saving.
Oh, you want me to use your little camera?
Could just do this. I mean, is this gonna work?
Let's see.
Speaking of
let's
this,
make it big for a minute.
We'll huddle.
Make us big. Boom. Okay.
So look, this one. That's what you need. Not this one.
What? No, I'm in number 2. So I should.
How about you? That one. You address your audience. I'm gonna look at the.
He's gonna look at the tech. We're gonna see if we can get some tech stuff. Why would it disconnect that yours is on?
I'll try something.
Okay. Tap, 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 tap. Probably nothing.
Well, you never know.
Oh my God.
You never know.
You know, while he is doing that, guys, let's have a sticker giveaway. We got 34 people in here, so 1 to 30. You guys know how it goes. Start throwing your numbers out. I have it in live chat. First person that says the right number, which I'm writing down right now.
Hey, I fixed it.
You fixed it? They said it's working?
Yep.
What was wrong with it?
Your input was off.
My input was off?
Yep.
Oh, that should make
it was switched. You had the wrong one. That's okay. Hey guys, don't blame him. His back is broken. Give him a break.
Dude, you're gonna feel like a dick. If my back's actually broken, I go to the X-ray and I come back and it's broken. All this stuff for you all day with a broken back. Oh. Yeah. How's that? Okay, we got an echo. Oh, we already got the number. Matt Cundiff.
Mike is back with an echo, so now I'm gonna turn mine off. So let's just do this. We'll prioritize yours.
Okay, let's put it in the middle of us.
Yeah, and we'll just huddle. Here we go.
We're huddle. We're gonna be close. Yeah. So stop guessing because we got to wear. Matt, number 22, you got it. I'm going to write you down here. Matt, boom, we got another sticker. Haven't you won a sticker before, Matt? That's amazing. We got to get this chat growing because you guys are going to have like 1 million of my stickers otherwise. And I'm going to have to give away less and less stickers in these things. So boom, I wrote it down. You got what do I miss? What are some?
Leonard said it sounds like you have your head in a bucket. So
now we're echoey.
Yeah, so I turned off my mic.
Okay,
so we should be good. There should be one mic, and
that's what happened with Kelly and I. We had 2 mics, and it made this weird echo loop.
I hope I didn't mess people up, by the way, because I said if his mic is on, press 1. If his mic is off, press 2, and I'll keep doing numbers.
Dude, no, that's
so
true.
I really hope.
Well, no, we got a winner. Okay, so email your shipping address to right there and put it in the chat, and you will get the blue sticker. Drone sticker. It's an atomic drone sticker. And you know what? Why don't you, where's your camera? Show it up close in your camera.
Alrighty.
Boom. And because you have the auto, focus on. Yeah, so that is actually a custom piece of art drawn by me. Believe it or not, the blades on that and the arms on that are a replica exact size of the original Mavic Pro. Yep, that's true. All right. You got it, brother. Thanks. Okay, excellent. Sound is much better now with us sort of using this as between us.
So we're gonna prioritize this. We're gonna huddle around like we're a chorus of singers. Choir, I should say.
Oh shit.
Choir singing a chorus. No, let's keep the profanity to me. Well, it's your channel. If you want to curse on your own channel, Sean, go ahead. Go ahead.
Hurt much more than this.
Yeah. Well, I think
Matt, that's good to see that it's a new sticker. You don't have that one already. Do we ever check out Drone Racing League? I have it on the Xbox. I was telling Ed about it earlier. I hate playing it once again because the Xbox has a spring in the throttle, right?
So you have it for Xbox?
I do. You want to play it later?
Not on Xbox.
Yeah, because the spring in the throttle would
Yeah,
get my other controller to work.
But if
it'd
it
be
was on
fine.
PC, you'd have a great old time.
Well, if the controller would work, not with
Right.
an Xbox controller.
With your X Lite, you
spring in
probably
it.
could. Your X Lite, here. Let's
Yeah.
see.
So I got a new controller.
Boom.
Some of you guys know. Some of you guys caught the show last week when Kelly was around, and we. Well, let me switch the cameras. Boom! My new controller. Thank you very much. Ready, set, drone. Kelly Shore. Thanks. And and Trey gave his son snowboarding lessons. I actually gave Ed some snowboarding lessons. And here, let's share a clip of Ed snowboarding. Let's first remove my clip of that, and we're going to share. I love this new setup. So you're going to come just out in the middle here.
Is the audio coming through the stream too?
And once you get in the middle, take that right shoulder and sort of point it downhill. And as you do, start to slowly lean on your toes just a little bit. Perfect. Now stop. There you go. This is him learning to link his turn. All right. So try to stop. You're watching parallel it first time down. That way you're not over.
I'm so winded from the altitude.
Okay, so point down the mountain again, and you're going to do your toes again.
I'm delirious.
So shoulder down, onto your toes, just a little bit. Perfect. Stop. Look at him go. Look at him go. Okay, now lean another way. Here. Oh, look at you. You're a natural. The very top of the damn mountain.
That was one of the first runs, right?
Yep, that's over the baby area. Started the baby area. He did, but he did it. He killed it. Ed's a real snowboarder now. Man, that is filmed with the GoPro Max Hero. Okay, we're done with this area. Sunrise Water Media. And with that, Ed is good enough immediately for us to get out of the beginner area and head up to Black Mountain Express. Either he is a natural or he's in line and snowboarding a lot more often than I thought he was. So let's hit the Black Mountain Express.
We'll talk about that.
Something's going on with that. Something is fucked up with my back, that's for sure.
We'll head there later on. Okay, what'd you say though? Oh, thank you, Keith. Appreciate that. He said it was impressive.
Yes,
I thought it was sped up. That looks like so
great.
fast.
Move these from the studio.
So that was the little what the beginner slope, but we actually did some real deal stuff.
What do we have in this? What is this one? Oh, this is the one.
Okay, we think that
this could possibly be where I injured myself.
So talk it through.
I hit the thing and boom! I hit that and compressed my back. I wrecked so much worse than that, and it wasn't horrible right there. I thought I wrecked again after that, but that's the first time I ever did a rail. That's the first time I've ever done a full rail.
You just jumped after the fall.
First for me.
So that's why I think it might not be like the wrong. I think it's more pressure and probably puts your nerve.
Let's watch that.
It's probably hitting your.
Look at this old, almost 50-year-old man hitting this shit, right? That's impressive. Like, I screw up, and I think it's because I was held in the camera. See, that thing goes up.
The camera throws you off balance. It throws me off balance too.
And then this is the first time I've ever. Oops, I screwed up. Hold on. That is dream. This is the first time I've ever hit a rail. Like the skinny thing is a rail.
Yeah.
Usually the wider things are called boxes.
There's me. I fell back there too.
Yeah, that's
around the same time.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Look at the side. Watch on the left side.
If someone's falling, it's probably me.
See that guy on the left? That's Ed. Right on the left. Oh, you can't see it. Oh, my fault. Well, I tried it. There's Ed.
I saw you fall. I was like, well, I might as well. You're my instructor, right? So if you fall, that's the right thing to do, right?
But keep looking on the left. Make the fail. I was so excited. Woo! There it is, Ed. First for me. I was excited. But if my back is jacked up, that's gotta be what happened. Yeah. Once you turn something, oh God! While we're doing this, before we go to Ed's FPV, I want to share this little moment of Ed trying his first tow rope. So he's 2 people ahead of me, right? And all you do is you grab the rope,
right?
And see how it's chest level here?
Right.
You just hold on to it. Now watch what happens to this rope. And I'm like, I've never seen. I live up here. I do this rope all the time, and I never see this happen. Right? All of a sudden it's wiggling, and then all of a sudden you'll see it like now it's gonna go down real low. Hold on, it's gonna happen any second.
Oh, okay. Well,
A little bit wiggling.
I mean, I fell.
Now
Right
it's going down. Look how
Yeah.
low it is. And I'm like, what the hell is happening?
Now, you sure it wasn't the wing in front of you?
No, because she looked at me and was like, what's this guy doing up here?
You're like, I'm not with him.
Yeah. I was like, I don't know. I don't know that guy.
No, it's Ed.
Ed's
up
you
there
can hear me
fucking
go
falling,
on. You
making
can hear me
the whole
talking.
road
Like,
go
what's
low.
going on?
Idiot.
I was trying to figure out why it was going so low.
Yeah.
And then he lets go, and when he lets go, it goes right back to chest high where it was supposed to be the whole time. It's just so fun. I wish I had had it in 360 mode so I could have turned around and shown everybody because he was just. Let me make. This
I mean, I was kind of trying not to fall, dude. You know, so I was using it as a lifeline, to be honest.
So Ed's holding it, and I look up once I realize it's going low and stuff. And I see Ed wiggling around, falling, moving all around, and flailing around like a dead fish or a fish out of water.
Dude.
It was hilarious. And then when the girl looks at me like, "What is up with this guy?" So I don't know. Don't know him. That's great. Oh crap. Oh, Joe says he needs eyes for his drone. I do have one tip mostly drawn. I'm trying to get a few because since I go and get these things printed and have them in-house, I want to get a few made at a time to get a better deal. So I'm trying to get like 4 sets of eyes and teeth and things like that set up for drones. I'm sure I might be able to share that. I don't know if this will look.
Jeez, how many iPads do you have?
Just a few.
You're an Apple guy.
Guys.
He's an Apple guy. This is all Apple products around here.
Although this is an Android.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Android. So this I'm very proud of. I designed a snowboard for a company called Gilson, and it should be coming out hopefully this week or next week. And can we get it to maybe on your camera it will show better.
Maybe. Let's
see. Try that out. Let's switch cameras.
Well, give me.
Well, where'd it go? Oh no, I just killed it.
Open up your email. Show everybody. Okay, like that.
Yeah, it's still all weird looking. You know what I could do? I know. I could share it, and then you could actually just see it. Why didn't I think of that? Share
it with the good people.
Video file screen. Oh no! At first I got to drag it in here. Where did I?
Oh, I better stay in here because you got this one
live.
live.
You stay over there while I figure this out. You talk to the people.
What's up?
You talk to. Hey, we got new people coming in right now. Must have had somebody else's show. Must have ended. You got here before we gave away the drone, so you lucked out.
I'm still on here, so I guess I'll just keep looking at the camera.
Yeah, no, talk to him. Talk to him. I'm gonna find.
Well, here, let me go handheld. Okay,
that's Ed Cam.
Ed Cam. This is the vlogger style. A little bright, but we're making do. So you got a couple lights here, and I had to kind of adjust things a little bit, and I kind of maladjusted them just so I would be lit because normally he has his games back here, and they're just kind of glowing in the background. And he has his various paraphernalia back there.
I don't smoke weed. I don't have paraphernalia.
No, Star Wars paraphernalia. What's this? A chicken? Oh, it's a tooth. I thought this was like a turkey.
Ed, it's my Bluetooth.
Oh. I thought this was like something for Thanksgiving. Okay. Makes sense now.
And I have a Freddy glove on the wall.
Is it glowing?
Yeah,
oh, no, that's even creepier.
Give him a tour. Give him a tour.
That it's not glowing. That's even creepier because I didn't even see it until now. So, there you go.
Joe, no, I have the high score. Kelly did not get the high score in Dig Dug.
Of what now?
Dig Dug. Kelly said he was going to beat me at Dig Dug. He did not. All right, so let's see. Let's share these real quick. Share.
All right, you're going to share.
Screen.
So this is the
This is the snowboard. I'm so proud of these. I'm so stoked.
Okay.
A real company is making this stuff. This is the top side.
Here we go.
Boom. That is it. I'm sharing. Let me make it full screen. So that is the top side. And damn, can I make it bigger? Let's see. Yeah, I can zoom in. So there you go. That is the top side of the snowboard. And I will do a snow pan. We can magnify it. Whoa, too big.
We get to see the detail, though.
Too big. Come on, go. There we go. Okay.
I mean,
all right.
You got to zoom in.
Well,
to show the detail. Well, no, not eventually. Show the wide. Yeah. Wide. Yeah. Oh, no. No. Oh, yeah.
Those are the holes, but those won't be printed, obviously.
Right.
Let's just
there
do
you go.
This. Okay, we'll do a little scan. So this is the top side, and this will be available. I will be able to offer $60 off for these snowboards if anybody's looking for a snowboard. And that's the top side. And this took me forever to draw.
It needs moisturizer. says Joe.
The name of the board is actually going to be called the Leviathan. Leviathan. Am I pronouncing that right? Leviathan.
Leviathan.
Yeah. Stop screen share, and I will share the backs at the bottom.
I thought it was a good joke, Joe.
Oh, I didn't see it. What was it?
He said it needs moisturizer from the cracks.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's got a lot of cracks, right? So here is the bottom, and that's going to be like, the tongue coming out, and it's eating the snow, and blah, blah, blah. They'll probably add some more logos on it or something. But there it is. That's the top and the bottom. Something a lot of people have been waiting to see the whole thing of. But that's the snowboard. And we're not even on us still.
Okay. There we go. There we go.
All right. Whew, what kind of PC do I have? I have a Mac. I have a MacBook.
He's a Mac guy.
I like editing on Final Cut Pro, and Final Cut Pro does not work on a PC.
Dope.
So
I'm PC.
Drone Nation just ended. Oh, they ran late today. Okay. Well, so I'm glad to see you guys coming over from Drone Nation, Ray. Ray Kelly says, hi, Ed.
Hey, Ray.
Dan says his hoodie will be here Wednesday. That is awesome. Matt says as soon as he gets the eyes together, he's buying them all. That's awesome. Sergio says hello. Keith says that hurts. And yeah, I think you're talking about me falling on my ass. And yeah, it hurts now. It didn't hurt much then, but damn, it hurts now. It feels like my entire spine is swollen. Like all swelled up. Keith says he threw his back out shaving before and getting out of bed once. That, a funny thing is when we're younger, we hurt ourselves doing stuff. When we get older, we hurt ourselves sleeping. Like, what the fuck is that about, right? Seriously. You wake up, you go, oh, my back. What'd I do? I slept funny. Like, how's that a thing? What happens, man? Like, age is weird. That shouldn't be a thing.
I'm listening. I'm learning.
You'll get there, dude. How old are you again, Ed?
I'm 31.
Yeah. Give it another
no, I'm feeling it. I'm not 21 anymore. But so last year when I was snowboarding, I did tweak my back falling. I caught an edge and I fell. And that hurt for a couple months on and off. But not like what you're dealing with.
Well, they came over because they heard you were on. Does that mean you weren't going to come over, Ray? You're only here because of Ed? But that's okay. We love Ed.
Hey,
Ed's
what's
great.
up?
That's great.
I'm here for Sean. Sean's here for Sean.
I'm not here for anybody. We are giving away a drone, a couple more stickers tonight. We got 3 more sets of stickers. We're going to do one of each of the Droney Skull stickers and a 2-pack of the little Yetis. All of these things can be picked up in the Etsy store, which is actually, I forgot to link it in the thing here. So if anybody knows the Etsy store link, I'll see if I can find it real quick. But yeah, right here. Let me share it in there. And that is where you can buy stickers or t-shirts or whatever. And I'm going to be adding more and more art. Ray came for the stickers. What about this, though? What about the drone? We're giving away a drone, Ray. You want to show them the drone again?
Yes.
Okay, since we got new people, we're giving away an FPV drone. And we'll go to the Ed Cam for the FPV drone. Ed Cam right there.
Ishin. Cinecan.
Yes. Tell them a little bit about it. Tell them the story of how it came to be here and how you got it and your review, what you thought of it.
Well, what had happened was I was given this to review. I reviewed it, and I was done. And so it kind of sat there on my shelf for a while, and then I knew Sean was getting into FPV, and so I said, you know what, John, do you want to give us a shot? Well, so one of the things that does no longer work on it, no longer records on one of those 4K cameras, but it flies just fine. So even though it's been banged up a little bit, there is one small little thing that doesn't work on it, but otherwise, if you want to learn FPV, a little starter quad, something like that, it might not be a bad one. So anyway, we thought, hey, how cool would that be to give away both this as well as Sean's old radio as a bit of a starter project.
Because I got a new one. I got a new radio. Show them the new one. Show them how much nicer the new one is.
It's only got so many hands, Sean.
Let's see. Hold on. Ed Cam.
All right. Okay, here we go. Whoa. So this is the new one. So this is the X-Lite, Free Sky X-Lite radio. And so I was showing this. I think that's where you would put in your micro USB to the computer. So I think you're good for a DLR or DRL experience on this one. But anyway, we're giving away those 2 things. Now, obviously, you would need your FPV goggles for the video, unless you want to fly this just line of sight. That does not bother me, Sean.
Well,
That's not
you know,
throwing me off.
If this is
It's
going to
not-
be the Ed Cam, it has to move
These crazy
around, right?
angles are not throwing me off. I'm going to keep going and talk about how the fact that we're going to set up a giveaway in a few minutes and we're just killing time. When are we going to do that?
Well, we got to give away more stickers.
Oh, okay.
First.
We got to do stickers.
So speaking of that, let's go ahead and do more stickers. Gray Skull. We've got 31 people here. Let's do the number 1 through 20. And I am writing down a number right now. I'm not looking at the screen. Ed, are you watching the chat? Let's do this number right there.
So I'm okay. You showing me the number?
There.
Okay, then we're looking for the number.
And we're looking to see. Lone Star says 16. Cap Chris 18, 11, 14, 18, and 15, 13, 6, 9, 18. I love the sticker thing. Whoa.
I'm
It's going so
watching on the
fast. It's
iPad.
going so fast. It's so hard to do this.
I think you're ahead of me. So you
Yeah.
see.
Wait, stop. Everybody
We
stop.
got it.
Everybody stop. That looks like Lone Star UAV. You got
Yep,
it with a
you got
number
it.
11 right there. Let's see. I will see if I can highlight that over here.
My laptop view is about 5 seconds behind you, Sean.
You know, I'm going to have to find another way to do this because if this goes up and let's say we have 100 people in here
Mhm.
and they're how am I going to like that's going to be impossible, right?
Still the first. I mean, just scrolling. You know,
Yeah, it just goes so fast. I'd miss stuff.
it would take. You would need an assistant. You would need to hire somebody.
That is true. So yeah, I'm putting this down here. Lone Star. And you want to show them in the Ed camera real quick?
Yeah, so this
Close up
is
what
a
you
little
want?
different.
This
So
is
this
what
is
you
a different
want.
color scheme, different color. So this is black and white, right?
Yep,
So
that
this,
is
this
black
is,
and white.
But the other one wasn't, right?
The other
If I
one is
recall.
color. Here, you can show the difference. Here you go.
Okay. So that's the one.
And here's the third one.
If you want a little color in your life, and this is the smaller one. If you're trying to downsize, and this is the one if you're just being a little moody, and this the color of your soul is black. So you know.
And here is the email address coming in the chat.
Okay, I see the yellow now. Cool.
Yeah, so the one is just basically black and white with a touch of yellow.
Switch away from me there.
Okay, yes, I was free to go back.
I'm putting it down.
Putting down the Ed cam. All right, that is the email address. Go ahead and send that over. I got 11. I am in live chat. Yes, I am, Matt. I saw you come in right after him. So live chat. We had that problem last time. I made sure to be live chat. We will double check it right now. First number 11 we see was where to go?
I'm gonna do a check too.
Lone Star
Yeah.
UAV. And then 2 people after is Matt.
That's what I see too.
I can take a screenshot and show you guys if you want. And I'll show you guys that it's in live chat because this is just how it is. What I see is what I see, and that's what I'm sharing.
By the way, Jason asks, is a ham license necessary to fly FPV? In the most technical of technicalities, yes. But rarely do people actually get it to fly. And I would say also yes for analog FPV. DJI, digital FPV system, is FCC certified. So you don't have to go through that whole situation. But if you're flying an analog TBS Unified Pro or something, or it's like some sort of analog video transmitter coming from overseas or something, more than likely to use all of the available frequencies, you would actually get your hammer deal. I got mine 2 years ago. It's good for 10 years. It was only like $15 to take. And it was actually kind of fun. I learned a lot in the study process. So, yeah. Anyway, that's that.
All right. And let me close this screen off. You guys can see what we saw. Boom, that's gone. We're good there. Lone Star SUV was asking if you could get the colored one. And in the chat, I just put a link for you to go get the colored one. If you want to buy it, you can. And I can put them together in the same package. But you won the gray one, and that's just how it is. That's the one that we were going. If you didn't want to win the gray one, you should not have put in a number. That's how it is. Beggars can't be choosers. I'm giving away free stuff. Take it or leave it.
There you go. You making it real. You bringing it, man. You keeping it real.
I'm man, come on, like
you're not splitting hairs, man. You telling them exactly how it's going to be.
it is what it is because like I'm spending a lot of time. I do a lot of time to do all these drawings to get all this stuff printed. I spend my own money to make it.
Dude, you just designed a snowboard.
Yeah, you give it away. I mean,
well, you're not giving away the snowboard.
No, I'm not giving away the snowboard.
I'm just talking about all the visual projects that you've been
I'm a
involved
busy
with.
guy. I am a lot of projects. My hand is in a lot of cookie jars.
So Chris is asking what my FCC call sign is.
There you go.
Maybe I shouldn't be. So if you say with FCC, that that call sign is a public thing, so then you can find your private information, perhaps because you're in a database. but it's in some of my analog FPV videos. So it's KN4SOL. KN4SOL.
And yeah, guys, seriously, if you guys want a different,
And I'm
color
moving
or-
soon, so
or
if you mess with me at my address, doesn't matter.
What is going on? Jaybird Drone just posted a bunch of numbers. We're not even doing anything. Why is everybody posting numbers? We're not.
Jaybird's like covering it all, but
Yeah.
unfortunately, that does not apply to the next giveaway.
Okay, Matt says switch mine with Lone Star UAV. He'll take the gray one. And he can have the blue one. Okay, Lone Star, you agree to that? I'm okay with that. If you guys want to do a trade, that's fine. I have no problem with that. Not a problem. So there you go. Blue one. Make some notes. I'd make notes on everything because I screw up, and next thing you know, you guys end up with a Yeti sticker instead of a drone sticker. You know, I don't know. Wait, why did I just start writing?
John
your name
Coopy's in
again?
here.
John Coopy, what took you so long, man?
Chris admitted his call sign. There you go. It's only fair.
Boom, boom,
You tell me
boom.
yours, I'll tell you mine.
I do not have one.
Well, you can fake it.
You want me to fake it? Nah. All right, that's
It's
changed.
probably
Everybody's
legal.
happy with the stickers now. John, stop guessing numbers. We're gonna have to come up with a. Maybe I'll just do letters.
It's not going to be a 1 through 10 just because of John. How about that?
Yeah, it definitely won't be that. Okay, so Ray says that would look great on his drone case. Link is in the chat. The stickers are cheap, guys. It definitely helps support the channel when you do stuff like that.
Can I admit something about John?
Yes.
So
You want the Edcam?
Oh.
Edcam.
I think I watched, John, I think you might have put out your Ishin Cinecan video before I did of mine. So I actually watched your video first and kind of was like, okay, he talks about this. Oh, he talks about that. And I kind of learned about the Cinecan through your video and then made my own review. So I hope this admission doesn't change anything about
About the way he feels about you?
Yeah, exactly. But that's what I did. So whenever I see your name, and then because I'm holding the Cinecan, I think, oh yeah, I'm just stealing information from your channel.
And now
You're
Joe has just made a good point. And Joe, I'm gonna change this back to this cam. I love these cams, man. I'm gonna have to get a second camera. So even if I just do a camera myself and I do the spinny chair cam, right? I'm gonna be stuck in a chair for a while.
Might as
I feel
well
like.
just do this. Yeah.
Joe, good point. I need smaller stickers. This one was small. It fits on like a Mavic Pro. It fits on like a Mavic Pro 2, a Zoom. It's slightly big for the Mini. I don't know if it fits
John
on the Air 2.
Cinecan is his new name. Sorry, I was reading
I
John's.
don't know if that fits on an Air 2. You have an Air 2 close by?
Right here.
Oh,
It's
there's an Air 2.
yours.
That'll work. It's what you got drones laying around everywhere. In these
So
rooms.
on top, let's see.
Is it too big? Slightly too big. Yeah.
It's slightly too big. I mean, you could take a little X-Acto knife and maybe just
You could wrap it. I mean, I wrap these things on all kinds of stuff.
it's kind of overlapping or kind of spilling over.
But I do need smaller ones. I think something like 3/4 of that size would be perfect. And Joe, I think when I run out of these, I will redo them smaller. I'll keep some of these bigger ones, but I will redo a bunch smaller, and I appreciate that, guys. Colors. Ray Kelly says colors. I like colors too. Dan says this X2 is on the way, on hold because you're gonna enjoy it. The X2 is a fun camera. I still use my Max the most, although the battery on the X2 is so good. It is so good. Yeah, you'll like that, Dan. You're gonna like that. I think you're gonna like that quite a bit.
John,
What'd you go
we
grab?
put an external receiver on. So can you put your number in there? So I don't know why it's asking.
That's weird.
I'm looking at your comments on the iPad. So John, you asked if I put an extra receiver in there. So I have this XM Plus, and so what I was gonna do if Sean was gonna keep the drone, I was gonna put this in here. This might be something that if you feel like your SPI receiver in the Cinecan is lacking, you can always add an external receiver. And
You gotta tell me when you want Edcam on.
oh, I wasn't Edcam.
No, do it again.
I'm Edcam now. XM Plus by Free Sky. So the Cinecan is notorious, and John's saying this because he mentioned this in his video, notorious for just being really low on the range, lacking of radio transmission.
It was fun to fly. I did fly it.
But did you lose signal?
I did not.
Oh wow! So he didn't lose signal.
I didn't go very far.
He didn't
I
go
wasn't
very far.
more than 500 to 1,000 feet.
So we're talking about earlier with Chris, he's saying how, you know, you learn how to fly and you learn how to fix things and you might break something and you know. How about this?
Invest in tape. Duct tape goes a long way.
How about this?
Show them the bottom. Show them.
Who's getting this? Whoever's winning this, I'm going to add an XM Plus in there for the winner. And that way you can upgrade this with the little know-how that you might have, or a lot of know-how depending on who wins, and really upgrade this to something that's going to work out a little bit better than the crappy little SPI receiver inside.
In other words, he's saying get on YouTube and find out how to build your drone.
3 little solder points. 3 little solder points. That's all you need.
I want to, before we do the next sticker giveaway and then to the drone, I want to talk about, well, we got to show some of your footage in a second, but I want to talk about what Jason Black is talking about. Did you guys hear about the plane with the blown engine the other day? A side panel blew off or
yes,
something?
I saw a video of that.
I think it was United. I did not see it. It had nothing to do with the drone as far as I know, where he asked if it was drone related. As far as I'm aware of, no drone related, just something that happened with United. The FAA is on it. The government's like checking into it because that kind of stuff. Actually, that happened, I think it was on Southwest. I could be mistaken. Something ripped off the engine, flew into the airplane and killed a lady like 5 or 10 years ago or something like that. It was hush hush on the news. You didn't hear it. You'd think it'd be all over the news, right? But that happened. Look it up.
It's like Final Destination right there.
Yeah, right? That only one person died from that, from what I understand.
Wow. I don't mean to laugh. I'm laughing at all these people getting injured. I'm laughing at your back injury. I'm sorry, man. I'm just a horrible person, I guess, and getting enjoyment.
Hey, Ray says he's always wanted a small red drone. Well, you're in luck. If you guys follow me on Twitter or Ed on Instagram, you're going to have an advantage to win tonight because we're going to do trivia again. Oh, God, they're all going to go follow us right now, right? My handle on Twitter is Sean Oz. Ed's handle on Instagram is Ed Ricker?
Ricker Life. Ricker Life.
So that if you...
and I don't mess with Twitter.
Us,
all it does is make me upset.
I can't believe I tried to tag you on Twitter. You were not on it.
Not on it.
Yeah, I had a fan blade break on that engine. It was crazy. Oh, nice. Ray says he would use it. He lives in Cherry, and then he would give it to the South Florida drone meetup to somebody else and pass it along. And I was still hoping to go to that, but I don't know if that's going to happen. How about the oldest guy in the chat gets the drone? Grandkids need a starter. Guys, we're just doing trivia. It's for now the fairest way. We got 40 people in here now. I'd love to see this growing. More people jumping in. We're going to give away some Yeti stickers here in a minute, but I want to share Ed's flight. So this is something that is absolutely beautiful. Imagine once this has music to it and it's chopped up a little bit. This is Ed's new toy that he built just to come up here. And it is just gorgeous what he got. So he has edited this, put some stabilization to it, put a LUT to it, but no music yet. We need some like soft, pretty music. You want to sing something, Ed? You want to sing to everybody?
Look how beautiful this footage is.
Oh my Lord!
Look at me cresting the mountain peak. No. Can you skip ahead because this actually takes a while. It looks like it's slow motion.
Okay. Well, no,
skip ahead.
I like when you get to the top here.
I don't like the first time I do it. I like the second time I do it.
Too bad I like it.
All right.
Show. I want to see it again.
Well then, okay. Well,
look at this.
Then I get to make up my own lyrics.
Look at this. Go right ahead.
No, I'm done. You lose viewers.
I know we gained some. They like your singing. Look at this. This is so cool. Only 6 likes? Well, I appreciate that, Joe. Yeah, smash that like button, everyone, because that helps the almighty YouTube algorithm. And how do you not like that shot? That is so cool.
The second time I took my time with it. That time I just kind of was like, it's cool. Let me turn left.
I know, but you dive bomb. That's what I was talking about.
I did. I did. So what we're going to do, we're going to go back to some of these places tomorrow where it's going to be less shadow because that's kind of like, oh, man, I wish it was sunny. But I do keep going. So I crossed the street. I looked both ways.
Yeah,
I crossed the street. Didn't fly over vehicles. Got close. Did not. And
yes, it was. It was very nice.
I just kind of go around the other direction. Yeah. Can you get the part? So what are they again? Where the ice sheets over the top of the? Well, this is cool.
This is way cool. It's just like everybody's enjoying it. Look how beautiful. Let's
13,000.
Ed is slowly flying over the snow through the trees. It's almost like it's Christmas time. This is just a little gift under that tree waiting to be opened Christmas morning. Little boys, little girls waiting for puppies and candy canes. I don't know what the hell I was talking about. I don't know where I was going with that.
That sounded like your breath stinks.
Oh, did it?
No,
Once
it
you
just
get all
sounded
close
like
to
it
it,
did.
man.
It just sounded like it
Well,
did.
they probably, I'm eating pretzel
You
balls.
ever hear someone speaking to a mic? You're like, dang, I think their breath must stink.
I'm eating pretzel balls, man. Pretzel balls and gobstoppers. I probably smell. Really
So here,
good.
so let me narrate this because you were doing all right, but let me.
No. Joe said nice voiceover. So,
Oh, okay, all right, yeah. So here I'm kind of getting denied. So I was trying to get to the right a little bit, and you can see that I'm actually pushing to the right, and I'm going straight. So the wind is just pushing me, and all I'm doing is fighting it, like to the right, and it's all I can do just to kind of fly in a straight line. Now, as I come around here, I do get back up to that peak, and I get the money shot. I think it's this pass, but yeah, the sun and
that's
the clouds
Loveland
and everything.
Pass right there. So that's the top. That's 12,000 feet. So you were probably up to
12,400.
you probably with that peak over there. You were probably at
12,400.
12,800. I would
Okay,
think.
okay, but yeah, gotcha. So taking a little deep. So here's I'm showing some indecisiveness. I was like, which way do I go? And I'm like, you know what? I got a little battery. Let's just go back up here. So yes, very windy, very cold. I'm glad my GoPro survived because there were 2 or 3 other flights already this trip. And I've only been here 48 hours, less. And the GoPro keeps dying because it's so cold. It's like, less than 30 degrees in some of these situations. And so you're just recording for like 7-8 minutes at a time. You bring it back, the GoPro's locked up, frozen solid. It's not frozen solid like physically, but it's just like the circuitry is no longer working. So here's my favorite part. You'll see here. Fighting the wind. It almost looks like I've stopped, but it's just because I'm pushing against the wind. Battery is probably screaming at me at this point, saying, "What are you doing?"
Why are we
today?"
losing people? People are dropping off.
They don't care about my flight.
They don't like your narration.
Well, we're weeding out the bad apples, dude. We're keeping everyone who's still here matters. Okay, here we go. Look,
This is cool.
this is the Johnny FPV mountain crest surfing. Now there is a hiccup here because GoPro restarted the file right there.
Okay.
But then we get the little, what do you call this?
the cornice.
The cornice
When
of the
you
mountain.
drop it. So a lot of people will drop this when they're snowboarding, and that's what will drop and cause an avalanche.
Now look at this. You'll see the wind, and then you'll get a little sparkle. Watch the sparkle. Watch the sparkle, dude.
Sparkle, sparkle.
Sparkle right there.
Yep, little snow wind.
Oh,
Snow
and I
going.
say, oh, let me do that one more time, and then I just keep doing that. So that's pretty much it. I mean, that's my favorite part of that shot.
Oh, John says he cares about the life of Edrickers flights.
Nice.
That's beautiful, John. We care about you too, John. We care about you too, John.
And
God, my back hurts.
yeah, I think that's about it. But what was the other one?
Keith doesn't have a drone of any kind yet. God, I hope you win then, Keith. That would be great. You need a drone, and you need a snowboard.
I watch a lot of YouTube channels of things I don't actually do.
Yep, me too.
Like I watch a BMX channel of BMX bikers, and I don't even have a bike.
Do you know who Ryan George is? He's one of my favorite channels, and I also recently started watching a channel called Cartnarks.
Oh, John asked, yes, I did use Real Steady. So, John, you'll notice every once in a while there's a little black, like right there, it's peeking into the right, the lower right of the screen.
Yeah, I see that.
I think that might be part of my GoPro mount peeking in. But either way, so when I would edit this together, I would just crop that out. But yeah, it was Real Steady with the GoPro 8, black, flat color profile, and then use Polar Pro classic electrolets to colorize it, and that's it. That's the end of the flight. That's it. So
Jason Black knows Ryan George is mind-blowingly good. The dude is genius with the stuff he puts together.
So
And makes every video.
can I
he
just
does
address
really
what
well.
just happened there? That as they're watching, I crossed the street while there was traffic. There was a battery situation where I had to land pretty quick. I was very low on battery. I didn't fly over vehicles, but I understand I got somewhat close. That's not the best way to cross a street or road when you're flying a drone, but it had to be done. So either way.
Oh, dude, that would have been crazy if you were flying by that, and for some reason it triggered like an avalanche right there, and you got it all.
Oh yeah, let's trigger an avalanche. That's even better.
That would be amazing.
Oh yeah.
I have to thank, where did it go? So, Echo Hobbies says, Sean and Delbo are about the only drone channels I watch. I am incredibly flattered by that. But what I have to do I have to counter and say, I don't consider myself a drone channel. I really don't. Like at all. I do drone stuff, but I do a lot of GoPro
It's a
stuff.
big part of what you do, but it's not everything. Yeah.
No, I do a lot of snowboard stuff.
Right.
I mean, hell, I made a how to snowboard video today with Ed, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if I'll ever post it. I'm gonna film it. I'd like to post it because he's a buddy, and I feel it could help other people. Because in one day we got him from leafing to turning and going down the mountain within a few hours. I mean, that's impressive. That doesn't happen. So I like to take a little credit for that. But you are a fast learner as well.
Well, I also think longboarding. I do a lot of longboarding in my spare time, and I think that really helps too. Also, falling on snow with a bunch of padded clothing, the stakes just aren't as high as longboarding in shorts and a t-shirt. So I have more confidence for sure.
Well, Keith, if you're thinking of getting a snowboard, wait until this one gets produced. I'm going to get one sent to me so I can double check the quality. It's the same board that I ride now, so it's not like I'm just promoting this board because I want to promote a board. It's actually the board I ride every day when I go out, 90% of the time. And that is so weird. Now asking, I didn't ask earlier. And I'm going to be giving away some $60 coupons to save or discount codes, whatever you want to call them, on that board, whether you want to hang it in your wall because the art's so cool or learn to ride it or whatever. But keep looking for that. That's going to come. I'm so proud of that. I'm so excited about that thing. That's a huge thing I've always wanted to do. And I am way behind on the chat. So let me get caught up real quick. You know, let's share your video again while we're catching up on the chat. So while we're catching up on the chat,
you don't have the other one.
What? Wait, what?
What?
You're meeting? Oh wait, I don't have it plugged. I can do that. Let me plug another video. We'll play a different video real quick. No, that's all right. Give me 2 seconds. You know what? Edcam.
What are we doing?
Whatever you want.
Well, we're gonna talk.
We're
gonna get real here.
We're gonna play
guys.
in the background.
This is how it is. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna play the other FPV shot.
Get caught up on the.
I mentioned earlier that I was having trouble with GoPros getting too cold. That was happening even in North Carolina, 40 degrees outside. I don't know if maybe I just crashed this drone, this GoPro a little bit too much, and it's just kind of like no longer as insulated as it used to be. I don't know, but either way, yeah, it's just frustrating. We had one flight right before the sun went down, and it's just pretty much useless. You know, it barely recorded. There's a white line through the entire thing, and it's just frozen. So
here's a question for you, Ed. Since you're using the Hero 8 and you're doing it, actually this might be. So Ed doesn't use Hypersmooth when he's flying. I assume you're talking about flying, John, and not like an action sport thing. And if so, Ed probably could help you with that, and that would be like raw and setting all those things, your ISO and all that.
Right.
Me for snowboarding. The question is, do you have any setting recommendations for Hypersmooth 2.0 and the Hero 8? I'm sorry.
I just use the regular Hypersmooth. I don't do like the increased parameter of it. Like I think there's like or maybe that's with the 9.
The 8 does it too.
I'm getting confused.
The 8 does it too.
Gotcha. Okay. By the way, I'm going to narrate this. So I'm going back and forth a little bit in the video because I was trying to figure out what my range was for video. So I was going left and right, kind of indecisive here. You can kind of tell because, and actually here, okay. This whole first bit of this clip is just trash because look, I'm landing on your vehicle again. Remember there was a problem?
Yeah. Well, that's fine. We're using this as a background.
Okay.
Caught up with the chat.
So I had to
I'm getting further behind.
I had to briefly land on Sean's vehicle because again, there was a small issue going on with something. I can't even remember. But then, there you go. And then
I paused.
I was able to take off again. I think I sit here for a solid minute.
It was fine. I had to pause.
Oh, okay.
You're narrating, and the whole point was to play it in the background where we got caught up on the chat. Now we're getting further on the chat.
Okay. Well, then go ahead. All
right. So we're gonna play it or not play it.
Play it because
you want to narrate because I can wait.
Play, but skip ahead. Skip to the middle.
We'll just let it play.
Okay.
Now Lone Star says do the same thing with a wing. And I used to fly wings, combat wings. Combat gliders is what I used to fly. And I've shown Ed my old combat gliders.
Yes.
And I would love to get them all juiced up and ready to be used to do this kind of stuff. It would be absolutely awesome. If you have a wing that you think would work well up here with, especially with the DJI goggles, when I get all that, I bet you there's a wing out there that uses that, right?
Yeah, you could.
So if you have a recommendation, I might buy it because I am more comfortable flying a wing than I am flying a quad or an FPV quad because I know how to do it completely. Edgar, just joined. Nice to see you. Thank you. Very nice. Yes, Jason. Super easy. Barely an inconvenience. Yeah. He'll get the joke. No one else will, but he gets it. I'm telling you guys need to go watch Ryan George. He's incredible. I could just binge watch his YouTube channel. It's so good. Let's see. Safety first can break all regulations needed for safety. Very true. Johnny Drone Flyer says, hey, hey. And I say, hey, back. That's good. They're talking about it. There is a meetup coming up for drone people in Florida. I'm hoping to be able to try to go, but it's not looking positive because it is in March, and that is a very busy time. And I'm going to have a guest artist here, so we'll see. Jerry says his daughter teaches snowboarding and skiing. That's awesome, man. Hopefully she likes the channel. I try to put some snowboarding stuff on here, mix it in with the drone stuff, with the GoPro stuff. And I just completely lost where I was at. How far up was it? Oh, wow, we are way behind. People saying hi. I love seeing everybody talk to each other on the chat. Keith, my work has been done on Jonathan's board for a very long time. I actually drew him a t-shirt design too. You know what? I'll share it. You want to see it? You want to see it here? I'll share you his board right here. You're going to see that and the t-shirt design that the guy has never freaking done yet. So let me share those things. He hasn't gotten back to me for a while, so whatever. I'm going to share it. Give me a second. I'm going to find it. I'm going to share it. Debut it right here for a very few people, if I can find it. Let's see. Where is it? Where did I put his t-shirt design? Ed Cam, why find it?
Oh,
you can talk about narrate your thing. There you go.
I'm still narrating, so I'm flying around here. So this basically what you've seen so far is the extent of my range, the way I was standing with my goggles on my face. I had some Menace directional antenna. Oh, I love this shot, by the way. See how I'm kind of following with the cars? That's one of my favorites, if I don't say so myself. Sweet. That's ending up in the reel. So anyway, you'll notice also Reel Steady does give it a bit of a fisheye look to it. It kind of warps the edges, and that's not really great for fast movement. This works great for like cruising, straightforward, maybe slow turns. But whenever I spin quick, like what I'm about to do pretty soon here, then usually it gets a little distorted, and it kind of makes you a little nauseous to watch full screen. Sorry about that. But anyway, that's Reel Steady for you. I could always take down the settings of Reel Steady just a little bit, just a few notches. Anyway, what you got there, Sean?
I am converting a file from a TIFF to a JPEG real quick.
Gotcha.
So hopefully we don't.
Well, here's another version of that same shot right here. Following. So again, I went over the street. Probably not a good idea to do, but what can I say?
It happens.
Now,
yeah. There's a difference between just staying on the street and going over the street.
Well, okay, so the street is not the issue. It's the vehicles over the street. If there was an empty street, there would be no issue. But here's what the FAA says about flying over vehicles. Don't fly over moving vehicles. Here's the thing. If a vehicle is moving, then if you're flying over it, by the time you have crashed, which is the worst case situation of flying over a moving vehicle, the vehicle has already moved away. So flying over a moving vehicle, you have to take that with a grain of salt. So if you're quickly passing over something like that, and it's one or two vehicles, I don't see there's a big problem there. But again, I probably wouldn't show that in my own live stream. But you do you, Sean.
Hey, I wasn't flying.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Me. I don't know.
I wasn't either.
I don't know who the hell.
I've been lying this entire time. Anyway,
who that was. All right. So Keith was asking me about some things, and I'm going to share these things real quick. Let me just get them in order. This is a t-shirt design. It wouldn't be on a white. I mean, it could have been on a white shirt. Anyways, this is a t-shirt design I designed for him last March. Yet he has not put the damn thing up yet. So hopefully he does that soon. It's starting to get a little frustrating. But there you go. That's a t-shirt design for him. I'm going to take your name off there so you can see it. So that would be a t-shirt design, sticker, whatever. There's a couple different versions of that. And then I designed, let's see, we'll do the sample one first, and then we'll do the top. All right, so this is a snowboard that I'm designing for, I did design. It's been done since early December, and it was supposed to get made, and hopefully one day it still will. I'm not quite sure why there hasn't even been one made or a mention of it or a reveal of it, but oops, I shared the wrong one. That's the top, okay? Let's make it bigger. Actually, I can do this. Where to go? So this is the top. and I will scroll it. You see his name at the top. It says Buckhouse, and it's got all the spots for you grabbing. It's got the like a kraken coming around for the bottom. It's got its logo on the sail. It's got a little cannon with blood on it right there where it's broke through. It says attendee. You're not supposed to grab there. Blah blah blah. But that's top. And here I will go ahead and share the bottom. And let me know, Keith, what you think, or anybody else who likes snowboard stuff. Let me know what you think. And Jonathan's probably gonna be pissed, but hey, it's been since December. I put probably 50 hours in this art. It'd be nice to get a shout out, right?
Bob Casey, what's up? He just said hi.
Okay, that is the bottom. Now keep in mind this bottom would be under, a sheet that sort of makes it a little blurrier, so you wouldn't see quite all the detail, all the wood grain like you can see here. And then we zoom down, and you got an angry kraken octopus thing, and it's reaching over the top of the boat, which is destroying the boat and all the other stuff. So I think it's a pretty cool design. It was Jonathan's concept, and I brought it to reality, and hopefully we will see that on the board one of these days. So I'm going to go ahead and catch up. You have to keep only one of these two drones. What should you keep, Air 2 or Mini 2? Oh, that is a question, man. Air 2 or Mini 2 if I could only keep one of those drones? That is a hard question for me because people say, well, they're so close in size. The portability of the Air 2 is almost the same as the Mini 2. And I would agree to some degree. That is true. But the Mini 2, with that strap on, I can put it in my front jeans pocket. You took the strap off. So now I'm not talking about them open. You can't do it open.
Oh, okay. I was going to compare. Okay.
The size when they're closed.
Portability.
For me.
Portability test.
Yes, because if I'm going to just grab one and shove it in my jeans pocket, all I need so my Mini 2, I don't have any extra batteries.
Yours is different than mine.
I put it on the top.
Oh.
Yeah, put it on the top.
That's weird.
It can work on both sides, but it works better on the top.
Oh, it goes over the motors.
Yes.
Oh.
And
is this extra? It's like an accessory?
Yeah, I paid it extra for that. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
So stand up. Ed cam. Give me the Ed cam. Give me
what am I doing standing up?
You're going to put them in your pocket.
Which one's easier? Well, I can do it here. That works. Here.
Okay.
So
let's move this.
Look. I even have a highlighted pocket because these are my snowboard pants.
Okay.
So look, check it out.
Boom.
Where'd it go?
That's pretty easy.
Where'd it go?
Okay.
I'm gonna go to the store.
That's the Mini 2. He can go out, put the controller in his other pocket.
Oh, there we go.
Okay, now pull that one out. Let's see how the Air 2 does. Right? Air 2. How hard is it? Yeah. See, it just right. Okay.
I'm not going to damage your Air 2.
No, please don't. Please don't. So, if I could only choose one, and I was going to use it for portability reasons, which I do find myself flying the Mini 2 90% of the time now because of that very reason what you just saw Ed do. I would choose it for that. Now, if I want to get a fly more combo, I would get the Air 2 instead.
They did say obstacle avoidance. There's something to be said for that, though.
Although not having it or having it?
For the ability to turn it off if you have it. But here's the thing. I flew my Mini 2 or Mavic Air 2 out at the same spot where we just saw, and the sun was affecting the Mavic Air 2 obstacle avoidance sensors. It wouldn't allow me to go forward into the sun. It thought it was an obstacle, and that's done that a few times.
Snow actually will get in the way, like that wind where you see the crystalline snow.
So I actually turn mine off, and it actually reminds me to turn mine back on before I fly next.
Yes, and John, my GoPros freeze when it's super cold too. 10 degrees, we'll definitely do it. 5 degrees, we'll freeze it. Anything under 18, I'll start finding that the GoPro batteries just can't put out enough, amps or whatever to keep that thing going. We actually had quite a few issues with the GoPro on Ed's drone yesterday.
It was so frustrating.
And today, as the sun went down.
Yeah.
All right. So
Lone Star says, "Is that a Mini 2, or are you just happy to see Sean?"
That's pretty good. I have not seen Nurk's waterproofing video, but I did buy some of this stuff, so I don't know what Nurk did, but right there by the Bluetooth. Ed recommended, and Ken Heron recommended I buy some of this stuff to put all over my drone because I guess this helps. It's a silicone conformal coating that helps waterproof the drones. And
so UV flashlight, it turns blue with the UV flashlight. See that? So normally it's just clear, but you put a UV flashlight on it and you can expect, I'll just use my FPV drones. Look.
Oh yeah, he's already put it on his.
I put it on this guy.
We're gonna put it on my 360.
I'll do it here because it's easy.
Okay.
So, see that right there? All these solder points. So I'm going to flash. Am I doing it right? Yeah. They all light up bright blue
Yeah, they do.
because I've applied conformal coating to all those solder points. So,
Good job,
that's-
man. Good job. How you doing? So I don't know if that's what he did or not, but that's what we're doing. The battery pull off with a 9 cold. Yeah, anything under 18, you really see the GoPros have a problem. In the 22s, if the sun's out, 22, 26, 30, they're usually pretty fine in that. As long as the sun's out. When it's in the shade and you're moving, it's pretty cold.
Danny says, "Don't shine the UV flashlight on Sean's bed."
Oh God! Let me show you guys something. Want to see something
your
cool?
shirt?
Yeah. No.
Oh.
Who's that? What the hell? Okay, Ed Cam.
Oh, you got some
I got
tattoos.
glow in the dark tattoos.
No
We gotta turn on
way.
some lights here and show everybody.
Yeah, I can.
They actually will glow in the
Just
dark.
tilt it this way, and a little further away.
Oh wait. Whoop, Ed
Oh
Cam.
yeah, yeah. There you go.
So in my hand, I did that like 20 years ago, and
Wow.
it's still like. If it was
Crazy.
dark, can we make it? Let's turn off this light. I cannot stand up. My back hurts too
let's
bad.
see well, can I just unplug it?
It's easier to just turn off. There's a little flip switch. Little flip switch. Okay, we're going to show you guys something. It's just a little right there. Boom.
Okay.
So that's okay. So boom.
Look
It's
for
not
that
as
one.
good as it used to be. But
Oh,
look at that! Still glowing with the light off.
Oh wow.
And that is why I'm going to have cancer one day.
That is something else. Here, switch back before I.
Poof. Switch back.
Oh,
boom.
this is his. Oh, I was showing your situation here.
What's that?
I was showing your whole getup here.
Oh,
with
you
this.
want to see my
Well,
mess?
It's up to you.
Yeah, go ahead. Oh, look, that's pretty cool.
So there's a
the
Mac
gobstoppers.
there. Yep.
Wow.
You bought those. I brought Greek yogurt.
Yeah, Ed bought all this healthy stuff, and I bought all this crap. That's
Still
what it
have
is.
indigestion, but I blame it on the.
I'm thinking of getting the
chicken.
Mac Mini, the little box one, and hooking it up to this monitor, and using that instead. Because hooking this, that we found, yeah, this is the ATM Mini.
That's how we're hooking up
So we
multiple.
switch, boom, cameras. I just do that, and it's right back. Boom, 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 boom. Yep, that's it. So making tattoo, and poof, we're back.
All right.
All right, where was I? Oh, so we get so sidetracked. Can you make? Joe's asking if I can make the Florida. I think I don't know yet. There's a lot of stuff going on in my life right now. We got to see what happens because I still might be going to the emergency room as soon as this show's over. So we'll see. I'm gonna probably lay down and see how it feels. I'm sort of thinking I'm gonna do that.
Right.
I might take some more of those.
For those
pain
who just
pills.
joined, for those who may have just joined,
Oh,
so we
yeah.
think that you may have cracked something.
Yeah, there's something wrong with my back. I screwed it up today. Might have fractured something, or might have just really inflamed a slip disc. I don't know, but it's bad. It got to the point.
I carried Sean in here like
Dude.
this. I just carried him.
Whenever you went in to go get our food at the ski resort, I went to that table and I bent down to get it, and my back locked up, and it was the most severe pain. I couldn't move to stand up, sit down, move anything. Something's wrong, and I don't know if I'm going to go to the doctor. I'm thinking about it. Anyways, can I make it? So I'm not sure. I'm also trying to get a house this spring. So
Me too.
so is that? I think this just bumped up. Dang it. Jake Sloan is in the chat. Hello. We'll get to your post in just a second, Jake. I am trying to get. Well, I am super behind.
Well.
Oh, thank you, Keith. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm glad you love the design. And yes, even if he didn't get it printed, he should have done a huge shout out and a reveal months ago. I 200% agree with that. It's starting to live like we're good friends, but it's getting hard to not get a little testy over that. Let's see. What else did we see in here? What's sick? I don't even know. Oh, they're talking about the snowboard design. Okay, so we've already covered that. Let me skip ahead. I got this thing bumped. I'm trying to get caught up on the chat, guys. Trying hard. It is a little difficult. Is that board sailing backwards? No, it's not. It's sailing forwards because the wind's blowing it this way and the front of the boat is that way. And that's the way the wind blows it to the front of the boat because the wind blows behind the boat, pushing it forward. So that's what it's doing. Likes the wood grain. Man, I appreciate you guys commenting on the on all that stuff. Yeah, it's fake wood grain, obviously, on the bottom, and I'm not even quite sure how that's going to show through the bottom sheet. But it'll be interesting. Thank you, Ray Kelly. I appreciate that. I'm still going to work on those drone stickers. I promise I'll make smaller ones once I run out of the size I have. So go ahead and go to the store, which I'm sharing in the chat right now, and get a sticker so I can run out of these and make smaller ones for everybody.
Get yourself one.
Treat yourself. Did you ever watch that?
I think that's where I'm
What was
pulling it
that?
from.
Treat yourself. What was that?
I'm
Parks and Recreation.
Oh
Hilarious
yes.
show.
I watched every episode of that. I would eat Chinese after work and sit in my lazy boy and watch Parks and Rec.
Air 2 has precision landing if you lose signal. Let me tell you something about precision landing. It's really not that much more precise than regular return to home. I've done tons of videos back in the day where I put things out and marked them and had this one come back and that one come back, precision landing, non-precision landing. And my precision landing tests were always further off the target than regular return to home. Isn't that something?
That's something.
That is something. And it wasn't here in the altitude. That was back at sea level. So it wasn't that. Joe says nice.
Jake Sloan says he's affirming. Jake Sloan there.
What did he say?
Oh, I'm at the very bottom. I've gone to current comments at this point.
Yeah.
How far back are you?
I don't know. I'm at E-Drone says, who makes my stickers? You mean who prints them? I forget the name of the company. It's somebody out in California, but who designs them? Me.
Oh, we have two people saying that almonds are good for the back.
Really? They're really bad for your appendix, believe it or not. If you eat a lot of almonds, it can fuck your appendix all up. Like, seriously. Like, bad.
Well, I'm screwed.
Siri, I did not ask anything.
I didn't get that.
Siri, shut up. Shut up, Siri, shut up. What the hell? Okay. Yes, I am rough with my poor Mini. I'm not as rough with any of my other drones as I am my Mini. Did anyone in the chat
see? You are behind on some comments.
Yeah, I'm so trying to catch up here. And then once I get caught up, we'll give away these other 2 stickers, and then we'll give away the drone. And then I'm going to go lay the fuck down. Oh, my God.
All right, we got 2 F-bombs. Can we get 3? No.
Yeah, what? Fuckity fuck, fuck,
oh,
fuck.
Dude,
Ed does not drop the F-bombs, right?
Oh, I do all the time, just not on a video.
I think you
not in front of 44 people.
Well, come on. It's just a word. It doesn't mean anything. No, fuck it. People are too sensitive. That is a fact. You guys are so obstacle avoidance good, flying back on signals lost. Yeah, I'll give you that. Yeah, obstacle avoidance is good for if you lose your signal, it comes back on its own. That would be a good thing, unless it's stuck with obstacle avoidance. Either which way. I mean, you've got to buy these things and you got to fly them like you're not going to get them back. I mean, you sort of have to. I got to be honest with you, man. Like when I first bought drones, I was so scared to lose it or crash it, and I would get crappy shots because of that.
What I liken it to back in early 2017 when I got my first drone, or late 2016, it was like holding $1,000 out of your car window, going 70 or 80 miles an hour down the highway, hoping that you don't let go or lose some bills. It was like it's like you're holding cash out of a moving vehicle. That's what it felt like to me.
Yeah, but you have to get over it. You have to get to the point that you're like, you know what? If I lose it, I lose it. I'm just going to go for it. And you got to trust that the drone's going to work. But it's worked so much better since I got the DJI drones compared to all the stuff I had before that. Before the Mavic Pro, drones I had would lose signal. I have all problems with them. So it just, when you trust your drone more, it's easier to take those chances.
Keith, I live in North Carolina. He's asking if I'm from Texas. So Texas, that would be Kelly. Kelly from Ready Set Drone. Mm-hmm. He was here with us last year, and I guess he was here last week with you. But I live in North Carolina, so it was cold. We got some snow recently, but we have humid cold, and so here it's so dry that honestly it doesn't bite as much. It doesn't grip you like a cold death grip like it.
No, the humidity in the cold is crazy. Up here, you can be in a t-shirt in 30-degree weather, and it's great, and snow surrounding you. I'm just getting caught up, John. I just saw John's comment. A whole new meeting. So I've got something in my front pocket for you. Why don't you reach in my pocket and see what it is? Jaybird's never had a problem with it. I've had plenty of Mavics, and pretty much depending on how the sun is and what it's reflecting off of, I've had the sun definitely make them come to a stop. Yeah. As well as snow.
Sun's got to be low in the sky and really casting a lens flare on something like that. And then you're probably going to get some sort of weird obstacle avoidance.
Jake, great point. He rarely flies his obstacle avoidance on anymore. It really ruins the shot. And that's pretty much since flying the Mini 2, I do the same thing. It's sort of like, even if I'm flying through stuff, like I'm like, okay, there's some trees I know I'm going to fly through this and that and that. obstacle avoidance will fuck up that shot. Like
Mhm.
it's gonna stop. Like
Yeah.
you've got to turn it off.
There you go.
I don't know when would I use it anymore. I don't even know when I use it anymore. Hello, Nate. Nice to see you in the show. Did the personal invite?
Oh, John's asking why did that comment get highlighted now? Because Sean's taking so long to get through these comments, man.
Behind?
Oh man. Well,
Hey, he received his stickers last week. They look great. Thanks. I appreciate it.
oh, there's your little mini 2 gimbal jerk there.
Yeah. That's the Mini 2 footage you guys are watching from today. And those winds up there were probably like 50, 60 miles per hour. I would not be surprised at all if they were. It's somewhere between 40 and 60 at the top. You said so yourself. You thought they were 45, 55 up there yourself.
Must have been.
Had to. I mean, those things are blowing.
Gotta
dude.
be.
Okay, I'm trying to get. Am I still super far behind? Am I getting close?
I don't know.
Oh, I just got to double check the ladder. Son's bed. That was a while ago. You said.
Yeah, that was
so
a while
I'm
ago.
pretty far behind.
How about
I'm in the hay.
Well, I'm looking at the recent ones. So between we'll meet in the middle
we'll
pretty
meet
soon
in the
here.
middle here in a second. Oh, Jake says he was out by a frozen lake by a glacier filming for the day. It was 15 and the wind was blowing 35, 40. And I bet you're talking about using the Mini 2. You're Mini 1. I gotta find the clip. I need to know where the clip is. I should
Go down. That one.
Yeah.
The Kelly one. With Kelly going, go get out.
Oh yeah, that clip.
Yeah,
Yeah, I need to find
the
that.
go down clip.
Your Mini 1 could not handle this way.
Nope. It spun and it freaked out. It hit your vehicle briefly. You never mentioned it, but thanks for taking it cool. and then we just landed it. Yep.
Hey guys, and I want to let you guys know that on my next live stream, I think Jake said he was going to join me, and I'm going to interview him. And I was supposed to interview you actually.
Oh yeah.
I usually interview my guest on every show, but since you're like here, do you still want me to you guys want me to interview him about his YouTube channel? Because that's what this live show I'm trying to do on everybody's live show.
You mean like in this tonight?
Like tonight. Like, do you guys want an interview? I'm trying to just distract myself from all this pain, to be honest with you, Ed.
Well, if you're gonna, can I decide?
Can you decide if I interview you?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Because I'll say yes.
Okay.
But what can I say this? Can we give away this?
Yes, we can give away that, but we gotta give away the 2 stickers.
Okay. Because I'm like I've been eyeing this guy, and I'm sure some people are. Let's give away a few.
But as soon as we give that away,
I'm small potatoes. Like, yeah. Well, do your order, Sean. Do your order. I don't mean to get in the way.
You guys don't want to leave. You want the free drone, right? Any good footage while snowboarding?
I don't want to talk about myself, but we got a bunch of like people waiting on a drone.
I have tons of good footage of snowboarding, but I'll play that in another show. I think that'd be a good one with Jake. Damn, I am behind, aren't I? Holy crap!
Look at that little bar. He's got a little scroll bar. It's
Look
like
at
this.
that, dude. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna just sort of skip everybody. I'm gonna miss a lot of posts here. Sorry, guys. So I missed one of your posts. Just ask again. Maybe say it 2 times in a row if it's important. You want to see a comment from that. I'm so far behind. Yes. Octopus stickers. Ooh, that would be cool. Octopus stickers would be cool. Joe says
octopus stickers.
Yeah, that could be really cool actually. Little tiny little ones. Yeah, my board is going to be called Leviathan, and I'm going to hopefully be able to do one every year and change it around and make it crazier and crazier. I did just ruin Ed's family-friendly image. I'm getting close now, right? Yep. And Jake says he agrees. You gotta take those risks to get the shots. You do. Although the Mini 2 probably wasn't the right choice for flying in the shot you're seeing right now, because the winds did affect the gimbal, even no matter what.
Keith Jones, I agree with this. He says we want to end it early and take care of your back. So if you are, here's the thing, Sean, what's the percentage you think that after this is over you're going to go to the ER?
50-50.
50-50. Has that gone up or down in the last hour and 20 minutes?
Exactly the same. It's not any less painful than it
you
was.
haven't made a decision. Okay, because that's on the line here.
Yeah.
So I mean,
well, let's give this away then. What are we gonna do? You want to do numbers? Or you want to come up with a different way to give this away? Let's make this bigger. We'll give away the yellow guy.
We could do numbers. We could go. Unless there's
40 people now. So should we do 1 to 40, or you want to do something else? Well, don't start typing numbers yet, guys, because we haven't
You're right.
decided.
Well, how about this? We'll do 40 to 80 then. You want to
40
switch
to
it up
80,
just in case someone's like trying to jump the gun with this
there
whole
you go.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, 40 to 80. Number 40 through 80 for this guy. If you want a yellow
40
decision.
through 80, winning number.
I'm writing some down. Not looking. Come on, pen, work. Well, that's no good. There we go. What number are we gonna do? Let's do Let's do this one. Yeah. There we go.
They said the ER will make a good vlog. That's what I said earlier. You got to vlog that trip. All right, which one?
All right. Right there, written down right there by the pen.
Okay.
Going up to start here. Nope. Still looking. We're getting close. Couple close, people. Oh, it just skipped on me.
Yeah, everyone came in all at once.
And we gotta scroll back up. Just keep going. We'll find one sooner or later. I'm waiting for somebody to do one that's not. Oh, that was close. I don't want to say who is close because then that gives it away. It keeps bumping up on my chat. You see that? So
right. Well, okay. Well, I'll go from the top and I'll just make sure.
Sorry, guys. The thing bumps and then I got to sort of scroll back up. So maybe stop for a minute and we'll get caught up.
Too many. Well, mine doesn't do that, so I'm scrolling. Still
You
nothing.
see it?
You guys
You
have
see
not. You guys have not picked it. 40 through 80. Keep going. Keep going.
40 through 80. Okay, so I didn't miss it.
I'm gonna proofread them.
Okay, I'm gonna start at the top again just to make sure we didn't miss it. I've never seen it go this far before.
Well,
Are you on live on yours?
I'm on live.
Okay, gotta make sure we're on live, which we are. And I'm still looking. Did you see it yet?
Oh, yes. Okay, so here.
Okay, stop.
Look, check it out. Right there. I think that's the first one.
Okay.
I would like to confirm.
Okay.
We have a winner. We can stop.
Stop. We have at least one winner, and then everybody can double check each other and see if that
the first instance of it is Kev Christie 79. That's what I see. 47. 47 is a winning number. 47. I'm looking back because we have a ton of numbers to go through, but I'm pretty sure nobody got it before Kev Christie.
You guys can double check our math. That was a hard one. That was crazy.
Yep. He's the first one.
Where is? I'm trying to highlight his name here, and I cannot even find it over here.
Let me go back down.
Do we have anybody saying that anyone beat him? That's what we want to make sure. Anybody?
No, I don't think anyone. Nope.
I cannot find it to highlight it, so I'm gonna just have to take your word to it.
Right. Well, here it is. So yeah, it's just at 9:25 p.m. Kev Christie 79 correctly typed 47 into the chat, thereby winning said sticker that Sean is holding up at the moment. Thank you, Kev Christie 79.
And in the chat, I just put my email. Please go there. Christy, and I will put this in an envelope with a stamp. Send me your mailing address right there, and poof,
boom.
I'm gonna write on here that is. And please include your username when you guys send me these emails, because some people don't actually use the real. It just makes
Carolina Aerial Visuals. First of all, I know who you are. I can't think of the name. Who's Carolina Aerial Visuals? Because I know that person.
I don't know.
I met you at Spin Up, didn't I? If I didn't, I'm thinking of the wrong person. But either way, I'm sorry I don't know your real name. But he's asking. She. Are the stickers clear or white backgrounds?
They're white backgrounds.
Gotcha.
These are all white backgrounds, so they look like a sticker. I could do clear that actually on some in the future if that's something people are interested in, depending on what I draw, I guess. So I am caught up on the chat because I skipped
There we go.
everything.
Awesome. Yep. All right. So Kev Christie 79 says thanks, guys.
Yep.
You got the confirmation. All right,
So
cool.
we have 2 Yetis.
Oh.
I don't know if I'm going to give these away. Does anybody want Yeti stickers tonight? Let me know in the chat, and if you do, we'll give a 2-pack of the small Yetis. If not, then we'll get on to either interviewing Ed if you guys are interested in that, and then drum. But we'll keep
someone in the chat. By the way, earlier I didn't say it because we were counting numbers. But when I said about the ER, they're like, "Oh, what's wrong with Sean? Why was he going?" He hasn't had a bowel movement in about 5 days.
Oh my God, that is not what happened. He's full of shit. I'm not.
No, you are.
I'm full of shit.
No. He fell hard snowboarding today, and I'm the beginner. I need a new instructor, man. I need an instructor that doesn't fall.
Dude, I taught you how to turn and go down the very top.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
You killed it. I killed it, and then I killed my back. And yeah, I'm not joking. I'm in severe pain.
Yeah. He's not moving.
You guys might know that I'm usually super energetic. And you might think I'm energetic in this chat.
I'm bringing it for you, man.
I'm not that
Here
energetic right now. But definitely, yes. Ed is helping me with this. I would have quit this ages ago. I feel like I'm doing this just to sort of distract myself at this point. Joe says stickers. Yes, we like stickers. Ray says yes, give away the stickers. I might go to the hospital later tonight. I'm gonna lay down after this and see how I feel. Jason says I should go. I guess it couldn't hurt to go. I do have insurance, so it couldn't hurt.
Someone just said drink coffee. I was pooping.
Oh my God,
that's what I did today.
My poop is fine, man. My poop is fine.
I'm out within an hour waking up, man, because I drink coffee. Yeah. Here. Oh, you good?
Yeah, I'm fine, dude.
Stop moving, dude.
I'm stretching it.
This whole swivel situation on the chair.
Oh no, I'm just trying to stretch. Dude, it's so crazy feeling. Okay.
Moving on.
Nate says I wouldn't go. Nate, I hate going to doctors. I hate going to hospitals. I usually wouldn't go either. So that's the problem here. 2 Yeti stickers. Let's do. How about we do letters? A to Z. Boom. A to Z. Let me write down a letter. If you want the Yeti 2-pack. If you don't want it, please don't type it so you don't get it if somebody else did.
You said the F word 10 times in front of 41 people. He's definitely in a lot of pain. Eat a bran muffin.
Guys.
Eat a bran muffin. That's a good suggestion. Hey man, I was buying all this health food yesterday at the store, and he's like, "Gobstoppers." You know.
There. I've chosen. You know? Actually, I've chosen my letter. Well, it's already been answered. Somebody got it. Stop.
We just got a letter.
Yeah. I did add a second letter to it, just personally for Ed. Let's see if this will show. Let's Oh, it is F with a U.
Wait, which one though? It's the F or the
F.
U?
It's the F.
Oh, it's the F.
I just threw the U after that.
Okay, so now I have to look, even though it's toward me.
Like Joe won, right?
Yep, Joe won. Joe got it.
All right, Joe. I think you've won some stickers before. I don't know which ones, but
so and so yeah, there was a Fly Zone drone. You were 2 comments behind, but Joe got it according to us and my iPad. Your iPad.
And you guys, if you want, I got tons of these Yeti stickers. Again, I haven't heard one person get one tonight. Nobody's actually supporting. Everyone's just getting the free ones tonight. That's fine. You don't have to buy the stickers. But if you do want to buy stickers, they are all available in that link that I just put up. And I'm going to be adding more to that store soon. Joe, that's supposed to be me. Did I choose the wrong guy? Which Joe is it? There's more than one Joe. Did I choose the wrong Joe?
Blalock, right? Let me go back. Let me check. We have.
Yeah, I wrote it down, right, Joe?
Yeah.
Blalock.
I'm sorry. I probably said it wrong too. I'm sorry. We're so offensive. Look.
Yeah. Nate, the heat pad actually is something I have in the other room. I'm going to try that before I go. Joe bought some before, never won, but now you have one. You are a winner, Joe.
You've won.
You are a winner. I'll put your name. You got a 2-pack of these little guys. Boom. Do you need my?
Wow. So Joe Black. That's a very similar name.
Yeah.
For someone. Yeah. To also be selecting letters like that. So. You know.
All right. So that is the sticker giveaway. Let me see if I can find.
Do we have any other stickers?
I have tons of stickers. I'm not giving. That's it for tonight. I'm not giving away any more stickers tonight. We are going to give away a drone. Let's Ed cam it, and you can show the drone. I was going to
say, when's the last time we Ed cammed?
It's been a little bit. It's time for an Ed cam.
I actually swapped batteries on this guy because he's about to die.
Oh, shit.
So we have. So part of the reason why this is Ed cam is because Sean is grimacing in pain right now. It's up to him whether I turn it his way. Probably not.
Yeah.
He looks like he just wants to have a second. So here we go. This is going to be the Cinecan. Ishin Cinecan giveaway. Now, the parameters for this giveaway, the stipulations, the terms, the conditions.
I think we're going to do a
and also the radio.
Trivia. We're going to do a trivia question.
The radio comes with it. It's already bound to it. Good to go. And then we also have some battery. Excuse me, man. This whole selfie cam thing, and I'm hearing burping into it. So. Anyway, a couple batteries and a few other extra odds and ends. You also get a little case for the drone.
Yes, 3 batteries.
Yeah, exactly. So
it would have been 4, but my dog ate one.
Okay. So we're not gonna have that one, obviously. So anyway, trivia.
But before we do trivia, let's ask you just a couple of questions because I want to know in the chat. Let's switch this back over.
Okay.
How many people in this chat right now are building their own YouTube channel? That are trying to start their own YouTube channel, trying to get it built up a little bit bigger. That is why I have these guests on. It's fun to talk about stuff. It's fun. In real life, it's so easy to just get sidetracked and us just keep going. But got a hot tub Fucking sounds awesome, to be honest, Joe. All I have is a bathtub. I guess I go in there and fart, make a hot tub that way, right? A lot of hot water, just make my own bubbles. Anyways, that's
You're
nothing to do with the
delusional.
interview, guys.
You're delusional.
Okay. Whew. All right. What kind of store is it? The Etsy store. Anyway, so I'm going to do this quick because we want to get to the giveaway.
Is this for me?
There's a lot of questions.
Wow.
I'm not going to ask you that many questions.
You have 41 questions.
Yeah, but I'm only going to ask you like
Cool.
5 or 6.
Your favorites. Gotcha.
Yeah. So obviously, most of you guys already know.
Have them
The famous
type
Ed
in numbers.
Rickard.
Be like, "Boop, boop." No, I understand. So,
Oh, Jaybird's got almost 800 subs. You know, the first 1,000 subs feels so good. It
Yeah.
really does. 10,000 is another one that felt really
well, the
awesome.
first 1,000 is the hardest.
It is.
I mean, honestly, it gets easier with time, you know? So
Yeah, 'cause-
every new milestone is actually easier.
and let me tell you 2 reasons for that. One is because as you get more videos out there, more stuff gets suggested, more people see it, and it just sort of dominoes as long as you stay on it regularly. And if I can suggest to do 3 videos a week, do it. If you can only do 1, do it. But always try to get something out every week. Very important. The more you can put out, the faster you grow. And 2, it becomes a habit. If you do something long enough, it becomes a habit. Making videos now and having edits and doing stuff, it's become not just a hobby or a career. It is an addiction at this point for me. Joe says his is a hobby vlog, and that is awesome.
Mhm.
Hey, gents, finally made it. Idaho Quadcopter just joined us. That's awesome. Good to see you here. You got here just in time for the drone giveaway. We're going to do a little interview here about Ed and how he started his channel.
Me first.
And then we're going to give away the drone. So I know we've lost people, but those people didn't deserve the drone because they didn't stay long enough.
Oh.
A video a day keep the doctor away. I wish. 2 this week, Ray Kelly. That's awesome. Good. That is great. 10K. Yes. Stoked to make 10. In Idaho, Marcus, you should be a guest on the show. I want people of all different channel sizes to be interviewed on the show. I'm not like saying, oh, you got to have a certain amount to be on here. I want people that have 500, 1,000, 10,000, 100,000, because everybody's at a different point. And this interview should be pretty cool to hear different people at different levels.
Sweet. I like it.
All right, so let's get started. This is Ed Rickard. His channel is, we'll let you, what is your channel about, Ed?
My channel has gone through a few facelifts. It started out as a vlog channel, just about my day to day, which slowly moved into. What?
I'm gonna put your camera right here.
Oh, sweet. So,
and we'll just go back and forth.
yeah. So, and then, so I do a lot of like tech stuff as well back then with camera reviews and that type of thing. And then I got my first drone in December 2016, and I loved it. And I still do. And that's part of the reason why I continue to fly drones all the time. So even though I don't always make videos about them. So nowadays it's mainly drone content or content that's related. So even though we snowboard a little bit, and I'll probably put out some videos about snowboarding today, I'll still show drone footage in that vlog or whatever I'm doing. I'll also do a lot of instructional content. So about how to fly a drone, how to set up a drone, and those seem to do really well and people like them. So I continue to make them. I wish I could post more frequently recently, but as long as I keep up with some of the new releases of DJI products and drone products, I think I'm doing all right.
And Bob says you have a great channel. You've helped him a whole lot with drones, and I think this is a really cool setup where we have the camera right now. I don't think you need to actually hold it unless you want to.
Why didn't we have this here now?
I don't know, because that was a really nice fade. Wasn't
Dude,
that nice?
That was nice.
Good.
That was smooth.
Okay, so next question, Ed. What year, if you recall? Wait, no. Before we ask that, is this the first YouTube channel you've ever had, or do you have multiple YouTube channels?
My first YouTube channel was in 2007.
Is it the same current channel you're using,
it's
or
different.
Did you kill that one?
It's different. I created it mainly because I wanted to create a video showing me lightsaber fight with my friends as high schoolers in the backyard. And so
wait, what lightsaber fights?
Lightsaber fighting, yeah.
Okay, all right. Like that one fat kid that got internet famous.
I didn't realize that was even like I really liked.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, he was my hero for a bit until I realized people were making
that
fun of him.
thing went so viral, man.
So yes, that's kind of what I did, and then I got better at it with Photoshop and with different animation stuff. I was really good at making lightsabers, not much else. But anyway, so that video actually got like 55,000 views pretty quickly in 2007, which is really good for YouTube. But then it took me until probably 2016 before I really actively uploaded anything, trying to grow a channel. So,
excellent. I'm going to answer Keith real quick. He says that either Ed or Sean needs to put out the learning to snowboard video, and I will be editing that video because I'm going to be actually taking the entire week. I'm closing my studio for the entire week. It was supposed to be just to hang out with Ed and us go do a ton of cool stuff, but now it's going to be the rest, I think. Sucks so bad. Anyways, next question. But I will be making that video, Keith, so I don't know if it'll do well, but I will make it. Let's see. What's a good question here? So was your first video then on that other channel? That was your first channel? Do you remember what your very, very first video was about?
That might have been just Star Wars, yeah. So this was before even YouTube. So this was 2004. I made my first lightsaber fight video.
Excellent.
And so it was just Star Wars lightsabers for probably 3 years.
All right, what is that?
They exist somewhere.
We know who your target audience is. You've switched over. You went over all that. See, okay. That question we already obviously when you started with Star Wars, you were doing it more behind the scenes. You were doing it for fun. It wasn't really I got to get the analytics and grow this thing.
No,
and make it
I didn't know anything about it. Yeah,
that probably came when you started the Ed Ricker Vlogs. Was that the first title of your current channel? Was Ed Ricker Vlogs, or was it something else?
It was Ed Ricker Vlogs was the first time that I cared, and I was modeling everything after like a Casey Neistat type of feel. I don't really watch his videos anymore, but back then that was what I really loved watching, was like vlog material, recording stuff, like just whatever interesting was happening at the time, making a narrative of your own daily life. I'm bleeding, so I'm gonna keep doing this. Sorry, I pulled a little piece of a skin and it didn't go well. But anyway, so yeah, maybe I'll go to the ER right after you. Anyway, but yeah, that's pretty much how my channel started out. The one as you know it as Ed Ricker, which used to be Ed Ricker Vlogs.
And Marcus says he gets his best video ideas from watching or stealing from your channel. Oh,
hey, well, there you go.
And, John remembers your videos back during the Mavic Pro 1, the one where you were getting eaten alive by mosquitoes on the steps, but still pushing through the reviews.
I do recall.
Out to him.
I do recall that. Yes, yeah. I don't even think I knew about the mosquito until someone on YouTube pointed it out. So it's interesting how some people notice that.
They also say you wanted to be a rock star because you have music videos, and it's funny because that's one of the things that you and I have in common is music. We don't do it as much as we used to, right? Neither one of us, but you've got some music stuff on your channel.
Oh, yeah.
I've got some music.
I have a SoundCloud. I don't know if anyone cares, but SoundCloud.com/Ed-Ricker-1, I think is what it is. Ed-Ricker-1. And it's just some of my stuff that I made like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years ago.
Yeah.
So
and I actually have a SoundCloud too. And
nice.
I have stuff on iTunes. You can actually see my band on iTunes.
There you go. Pretty sweet.
Oh, let me get to the next question here.
Oh, I am on YouTube too. So somewhere exists me jamming with friends in high school. Yeah.
I have a whole YouTube channel that is band stuff. The Abyss Band Official.
There you go.
Yeah, we get to play with some
big
acts. It was great.
Ed is bleeding. Sean's back is out. Everyone needs to get to the ER quickly. This is going downhill fast. That's what John says. I agree.
So
thanks for laying it all out.
A few more questions and we'll wrap it up.
Right.
So we can figure out what we're going to do. I already asked that one. Okay, so a lot of us, when we first start YouTube and we're trying to vlog in public, it's the most embarrassing thing ever. And then your friends are asking you, what the hell are you doing? Were you embarrassed to tell people that you knew in real life, I'm doing YouTube. I'm trying to make this YouTube thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, was that embarrassing to you, or did you embrace it from the very beginning?
Yeah, well, I have friends that I guess their maturity was showing. Even when I started my videography company, the first thing they said is, "You gonna shoot pornography?" So like they've always kind of had that whole idea of like, this is kind of ridiculous. But then I said, well, it's paying my rent every month, and they said, oh, let me get in on that. So then they're making their own little YouTube channels and stuff. So there were some doubters of in my circle of friends, but luckily it worked out, and so yeah, now they think it's pretty sweet. But in terms of the general public watching me vlog and stuff, that is something I've kind of had to get over. There have been many times where I'm vlogging or I'm talking to the camera and someone's walking by, and I just kind of get a little quiet, and I just look like I'm fiddling with my phone or something. And they walk by, and then I'll be like, And so yeah, about this, that, and the other thing. I usually give it a beat as people walk by.
Now, are you still like that? Because I remember when I first started it, I was vlogging almost constantly, right? I think a lot of us started out by vlogging because we wanted to, obviously Casey and I, that was a huge influence
Right.
on many of us. But I remember setting my camera up like in between boxes in the grocery store, walking over through the aisle, acting like I'm grabbing boxes, and then start talking to the camera, pull the camera out, blah, blah, blah. And people would be standing right next to me, and I just get super quiet like that.
Yeah,
But now, if I do it, I'm like, blah, 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 blah. And I just don't even care. I don't even care anymore.
I think I've shrinked back into some of my
Shit.
my YouTube channels. Oh, you're down. He's almost out of battery, so there's only so many questions left. But I will say I don't really vlog in public these days. I don't know, not much.
Okay,
Go for it. Go for it. What do you got?
Next question here.
I'm sorry, I'm doing so much with my mouth and my fingers. Just kind of bugging me.
No, I'm trying to get to something fun here because I didn't pre-think which questions I was
When
going
they
to
say
ask
shy
you.
why, so shy wow is shy. I don't know what I meant to say. So I guess I don't feel the compulsion to get on camera so much and talk in an environment that's in public like that. If I were to get on camera, it's more of a plan, sort of like instructional thing with a bit of an outline of the points I want to cover, and not just me like, out for lunch and talking to camera about, current issues or something like that. It's just not really my thing anymore.
Okay, so what in the years that you've been doing this is the worst thing about YouTube to you? The very worst thing.
The worst thing about
The
YouTube?
worst thing about YouTube. Just the whole journey that you've had through the years of doing this.
Wow. I guess mainly that there's a feeling that you need to keep uploading or you're doing it wrong. And maybe that's the case. If you want to excel in YouTube, you've got to keep uploading. Just keep uploading. That was the catchphrase. Just keep uploading. But there's a point in time where you can't keep doing that to the degree that you used to. I was trying to put out 5 videos a week. Plus, I was doing videography as a job on the side. And that just got too much. Honestly, I had to pull back. And it was for my own social health, my own mental health. It was something that I was giving away a little bit too much of myself, and I wasn't really enjoying my own day because I was broadcasting it. So I had to pull it back, and that's again part of what I was talking about earlier with I just don't talk to camera quite so much like that. So that might have just been a realization. It's like I was killing it a little bit too much, and I got burnt out. Had to come back, and then I come back, and I'll be able to do other videos instead of cutting cold turkey or something.
All right, I think I got 2 or 3 more questions for you, Ed, and then we'll move on. I just really wanted you guys to get a little bit of taste and insight to his channel, the guys who do follow him. So I felt this interview, not doing it would be a disservice. And the ones that stick through it, you guys are the ones that make these channels for us, something we continue to do. You guys are the ones that build this community. Without you, we'd be talking to our damn selves.
We'd be crazy.
Locked up in a crazy house.
We'd be insane.
So let me ask you, if you won the lottery tomorrow, would you continue to make YouTube the way you do now, or more so, or less so?
I think I would still make videos because I still like to fly drones. That's not changed. I mean, and I think
you just buy a lot more of them, right?
Yeah, I would buy a lot more. I might buy a couple Inspires, and I might even get them a trees. I mean, so or whatever is the best drone you can get. But no, so the passion is still there for flying, and the passion is still there for creating awesome footage that I can share with people. So that's not changed. And I think that's the whole reason why I do YouTube and why I post some of those types of videos is because I like to be visually creative. So even though I might win the lottery and might have a little bit of fun with those winnings, I would definitely still be shooting video and hopefully posting it, So that's all I'd say.
That's awesome. It's interesting. I see. Oh, Steve, that's why I didn't recognize. I kept saying everybody say hi to Steve Carpenter, and I couldn't see his name in the chat. Steve, did you change your name to put SC Aerials in front of your name? Because if so, I didn't even recognize that was you, man. Like people change their YouTube names, and I have no idea who they are.
Yeah.
When they change their names. Even if you just put something in front of it, like I'm lost. All right, so we got the lottery question. I know you yourself on your channel. That's something that I ask a lot of people. Are you yourself on your channel, or you portray a character? I know you are definitely yourself, so I'm gonna vouch for you on that one. There are a lot of people who turn on extra juice that are completely different. than on their channels, I think, than they are in real life.
I up the energy a little bit, but I'm not I wouldn't consider myself fake.
No, but
you could tell me.
there's a lot of channels out there that are characters. Though,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
that they're not
Not
themselves.
characters, no.
And I think you are definitely yourself. This is a fun one. I always like this one. If you could take over anyone's channel for a day, whose channel would you take over?
Wow. Oh, I'm trying to think. I like to watch a lot of channels, but that's usually it's because they're creating and having ideas that I don't have, and I think it's amazing. So, yeah, I don't know, like maybe one of those. What's that, Dude Perfect? Those have always been something that I always kind of like to get into. Some of those trick shot things, but again, takes so long. I'm not sure if I would really want to. I would film them do it. Well, that'd be boring too. I don't know. You know the try, not the try guys, the Dude Perfect guys.
I don't. Another
Trick
channel.
shot guys.
No, but I do watch every now and then. Oh, what is it called? Those guys who drop like things off the tower.
Yes.
Blows
Are
up
they
and
from Australia?
Yes.
Or,
I do
I
watch
think
their
they're from
channel on
Australia.
occasion. Yes.
Yeah, those guys are fun. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. So something that doesn't take quite so much time. It's experimental and explosive.
Yeah,
That'd be awesome. That'd be awesome.
That would be fun. Okay, let's see. And last but not least, let's make this the last question. So you guys, the last question for Ed for his interview about his channel. We did a quick interview because we waited so long to do it. One piece of advice for people watching right now: if you could start all over on YouTube, knowing everything you've learned, what piece of advice would you give somebody new to YouTube trying to build a channel?
Well, I guess that would be keep uploading, kind of what I said earlier. It's one of those things. YouTube rewards people who continuously post video. Now, at the same time, you don't want to post crap. You don't want to post empty content and stuff. So make sure it's worthwhile. I wouldn't kill myself over not posting, 2 days, 3 days in a row. Obviously, I have gone weeks and maybe even months without posting. So that's not a big deal. But yeah, I guess don't be chasing after the money per se either. The money will come with the success, but the success has to come from the drive and the passion that your YouTube channel stems from. And make sure that you keep that passion, because otherwise your channel will stray, your audience will notice or just lose interest, and that's it for the rest of your channel. I also notice I'm looking at your mic right now and not actually into the camera. So sorry about that, but I was looking into Sean's awesome blue mic here. Anyway, that's pretty much my suggestion there in a nutshell, without taking up too much time.
Oh, excellent advice, Ed. Excellent. You guys should definitely make sure you come back every first and third Monday for these live shows where I'm going to be interviewing. Hopefully next we're going to have who's next on the list? Jake Sloan, I think, is who's going to be next. And then I'm trying to get Billy Kyle and a bunch of other guys.
Nice.
I'm actually going to try to get people that are not drone channels on here too. Like even this Cartnarks guy. I'm going to try to reach out to him. iPhono in the future. I got big sights to make this an interview live show, which we'll do earlier in the show. I sort of want people to make sure they get here. So I don't really want to do these interviews too early, but hopefully you guys enjoy it. This is the mic he was talking about right there. It's a beautiful mic for doing music, but it also works really well for this. Okay. Now I think it's time to pull up and show everybody the drone. Let me get you. We got the controller too.
Where's it now? Oh yeah, here. This works too, dude. It should have been here the entire time.
It's
Check
great.
that out. Next time.
Look at that background.
Wow,
that's so great. That camera really does focus on the up close. This is what you're talking about.
I would like to say, by the way, this is the Sony SV1. Check out this autofocus. Boom. Is that not the craziest autofocus? Well, that's too close. I'm sorry, that's too close. That's not fair. Like that. Boom.
Yeah, that's pretty nice.
That's awesome. So it has a review.
That's pretty nice.
So anyway, yeah, let's just talk about the drone now. So this is the Ishin Citycan, and you can win if you win. What's the stipulation?
I think we're gonna do. If you win, I'm gonna ship it out to you. It's gonna be a drone in a little case. I think we got a little case for it.
Yeah.
Just pull up the whole
kit and caboodle.
Yeah,
I knew you were gonna say that. I knew you were gonna say that. So check this out. So this is the whole kit and caboodle. And so we have the radio, we have the drone.
This is used.
3 batteries. It is. I'm gonna say it is used. Yes.
It's weathered.
So right? There are a few things also you'll see on the top, like that's hot glue holding this aftermarket antenna in.
Show them how you hold the batteries in. I did a great job
Right
fixing
there.
that. See that tape?
We got some
Oh,
tape
yeah.
action going on.
Works great.
So, this is not like
John asked
pristine.
if you're going to sign the Cinecan. I'll sign the controller.
If I can
you
get
can sign that. I got a marker.
like a little tiny thing, maybe. Yeah.
Drone in a box. That's great. We need to write a song called "Drone in a Box."
I hope I don't drop this.
So yeah, the controller, 3 batteries, some extra props.
The XM Plus, if you care to do so, I would suggest you fly it normally first, and then add the XM Plus as you are comfortable soldering. This is not like something you want.
Tell them what that does again for the people that don't know.
Increased radio range. So this little guy doesn't have the best. Excuse me. Here I go burping again on the selfie cam. This is not the best, and not even, I would say, good signal strength with this SPI receiver built into the flight controller. So we're adding this little guy. This is the XM Plus by FreeSky. This is going to be an addition. This receiver,
incredible. Look at that.
Yeah, in order to be able
How
to.
How much is that camera?
Is $800, $750.
Damn, I'm gonna have to put some money aside.
It's reviewer mode, so look how much action's back there. It's still anyway.
I love
that. XM Plus, add it if you want. There you go. Boom.
Oh wait, John says hot gluing that in is great. I agree. How far can the little bug fly? We are not giving you goggles. Can you explain to them what kind of goggles you're gonna need?
You're gonna need some goggles.
You don't have to have goggles. You can fly at line of sight.
You can fly line of sight, but you're kind of like you're not getting the best of the experience. So there's the analog FPV component. I mean, we can give them a couple, I guess, suggestions, or maybe whoever wins.
Before let me switch this real quick. So yes, because of shipping and cost, and because this is free, I'm doing it just U.S. only. So when we do the trivia question, if you're not in the U.S., I apologize, but for now on the channel, it's going to be U.S. only. Hopefully that will change in time as the channel grows more, and more people will go to the Etsy store and actually buy stickers instead of just get the free ones. And I build it up, and I'm able to make a little bit more money through this stuff.
Let's just give away some fat sharks. That would be the last piece of the puzzle there.
Yeah, you could work with fat sharks. But anyways, that is what's up with that. I'm going to switch it back to Ed. He's going to tell you what kind of goggles, if you want to get goggles, you could use with this.
Oh, you're asking which goggles?
Yes.
I used the EV800 by Ishin as just a base level box goggle, very cheap. But if you want to get better stuff, you could go with Fat Sharks. I mean, that's kind of like the standard for analog. But you also have Unwind Commanders that I think Sean uses before. He's stretching it out. He's grimacing over here. Thank God for this other camera angle because it's just a pain to watch him right now. So I'm trying to anyway. So yeah, there are a couple different options, and whoever wins, we can give you a few little options there. But yeah, FPV goggles would be a must if you want to fly FPV, and we're not including that in here.
All right, so we thought about what would be a good trivia question, and it's one I think that if you follow our Instagram or our Twitter, which mine is @SeanOz and yours is.
Well, your Twitter is.
Yeah, my Twitter is well, my Instagram is too.
Okay, and my Instagram,
Sean Oz.
Instagram is Ricker Life because I don't mess with that Twitter.
Okay.
What?
So, what do you think? What do you think of this question? Where did we go snowboarding today? Is that a good question?
That's a good question.
I think that's a good question.
And they'll be able to find out based off of.
Yeah, you can find out if you followed our stuff, but if you don't, it's fine.
It's okay.
You don't have to follow our stuff. But
don't follow us.
Where did we go snowboarding?
Don't want to drop. Don't follow us.
Yeah, because the more you follow our stuff, that's probably how I'm going to do more and more of this. Is
Lord,
Colorado, okay. No, yeah,
all
of
right.
course, Colorado. What?
All right, no.
Ski resort did we go to today? Nope, not Keystone. Wait, somebody already got.
I was going to say I was going to call it out because I didn't want to.
I didn't see it. I see it now. Boom, Keith. You just won a drone. Boom. You are in America, right? Tell me, Keith, right now. I said you got to be in America. You got to confirm that or it's going back. We'll come up with another question. Yeah.
Joe's not a twit either, he says.
Tell me that. And, second place was Lone Star UAV there.
We would like to say that a few people got the state right, but we were looking for specifics that were only available if you saw our social media.
We did go up to Loveland Pass and fly, but we did not snowboard there today. I did snowboard there on Saturday. So Texas, Keith Jones is in Texas. He's a winner. Okay, that's fair enough. Here's my email address. Keith, please send me your address. I'm writing that down. And if you want us to sign it, say so. We'll sign it. I got a little signature I do on things. My pen's not working. Keith. I spelled Keith backwards. Jones. Okay, drone. Boom. Done. So I'll check my email for that. I'll get it out. It will probably be by the weekend that I send the drone out because I got a bunch going on this week, but I will get it packed up and try to get it out by the weekend. If not, it'll be first thing next Monday that
He
I get
says
that
sign
thing
it.
sent
We'll
out.
sign it.
Okay, we will sign it.
Boom.
We'll sign it for you for sure. Anything else we want to? You guys got any questions for us? Maybe about the DJI FPV drone? No one asked us about that today. Did you notice that?
No one asked.
So
we
we
don't
said
know
nothing.
much. I mean,
I know a lot.
oh, okay. Yeah, you
know
probably
a
know
lot.
more than me. That's what's crazy.
I do know a lot.
Man,
But you guys-
I emailed DJI so many times.
Yeah,
I think I might have cracked a few jokes at DJI expense in some of my videos, and so they're like, oh, we're not going to send Ed anything anymore.
Yeah, and so just so everybody knows, I'm covering the shipping. This is coming on my cost. Ed sent me this drone. As if you're newer and you didn't get it, look how many numbers dropped as soon as we gave away the drone. Like it's just dropping. It was like 40 something. Now it's at 30. Everyone's saying, I didn't win. I'm out of here. Blah. Right? Those are the people that aren't here for the right reasons. Spill the beans. What on the FPV drone? I mean, it's the same stuff most of you have seen. It's leaked so much now. They're saying what $12.99. Have you seen the price of the refresh? The Care refresh, $199.
Yeah, that's great. So
year.
usually refresh is like 10% of the cost of a drone. But you said so 200 would be more than that. So you said the entire what's the cost of it?
I think the drone's going to be $12.99, give or take. So I mean, I haven't no one 100%.
Does that include the goggles or the?
So I've heard that is the goggles, the controller, the drone,
Wow,
extra batteries, $12.99. That's what I've heard.
So $200 for a drone that's not even what?
The drone would be $400.
What?
Yeah.
And then 200 for Care refresh.
Yeah, if you think about that. So if it is $12.99, because the goggles are in the thing, they typically sell for what, $800 right now, the version 1.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, you can't get them right now, but they were like $800, I think. John
No,
Coopy,
no,
are you
no,
still
they're,
in
they're,
here?
they're less than that. They're less.
John
than
Coopy bought them on sale for Father's Day, I think, like last year. So what was that price, John? And do you remember what the original price was prior to that? I'm looking in the chat.
John. Not that John. John W. We're not talking.
And now, I just actually saw a question here.
John Coopy. Yeah, he's here.
Real quick, Jason Black says, he asked if either of us would do user drone reviews. And I've actually thought about that a lot, Jason. I got to figure out a way to get people to send them to me easily. I thought that would be a really cool thing. I would really like to do that because that helps me not only analyze and help somebody else's videos and how you chop them up or fly or don't chop them up, what you're doing with them, but that, when you do that, it makes you better too. So that makes me a better pilot just by trying to help you. So I think that would be something cool.
Good question here. Lone Star UAV says 100 for refresh, but how much for the replacement unit? So you know how refresh is, you pay it up front just to get the plan, and then you have to pay again to replace it. So
that is a good point.
And it better not be 400 total.
I don't even know if I'm going to get it. I'll get the drone. I don't know if I'm probably going to just put it on my State Farm insurance. And if I crash it, they'll just give me a refund. And then they'll probably cancel my insurance.
Right.
But hey, that's only $60 a year versus $199. And if I lose it in the water, State Farm will give me my money back, and DJI will not. That's probably what I'll do. Any other questions? See any other good questions in there?
Well, Richard's asking.
John says the price for the sale was $640 for 2 air units, DJI goggles, and he's never seen it go that low since. I think it's average. It was around $800 for a while.
Yeah.
So if you consider, if it's $1,299 and the goggles and the controller are worth $800, then that leaves you what? $500 for the drone. Is that right? Am I doing my math right?
I don't know. It's just too high elevation for me.
So yeah, I think that's right. So the drone would be $500. How much are FPV drones normally? Like a nice badass, like the Flywheel Explorer with all the stuff in it. What would that cost?
I don't know about the Flywheel Explorer much, but I know that I built my FPV quads for about $400. But you could go less. You could
Is that
get
with batteries?
You get a no, but 400 is, I would say, with above average parts. So you could probably get a decent budget FPV drone for $200 without skimping too much. In fact, Rotor Riot has a budget build. CL1 budget build, $200.
Okay, Kev says he sent me an email about the step-on clicking video the other day. Okay, I'll try to keep my eyes open for that. I do have a ton of emails to go through right now.
I'd also like to add that that's not a DJI version of that quad. The DJI version of most quads is more expensive because of the air unit and such. The CL1 budget build by Rotor Riot was $200, but it was analog video.
Ooh, hold on, John. I didn't realize the Flywheel Explorer version 2 was already out. I thought it was just being rumored. The version 2 is done deal. Like, is it a different design? Is it exactly the same?
Lone Star says $350 for a Flywheel Explorer.
John got it for $314 shipped.
Oh,
Yeah, so he got a better price than you. Plus GoPro.
Oh, Bob Casey says, which one are you buying? DJI FPV.
I think I am.
This guy.
Yeah.
I might fly somebody's, but I can't unless. Well, here's the thing. If it looks to be a really popular item, I'll get it to make a video, and then I'll sell it right after.
Well, let me tell you why I'm getting it, because I want the goggles and I want the controller. So I've been waiting to get the digital FPV stuff. I missed that Father's Day sale that John got. He told me to get it. I almost did, and for some reason I was like, no. I know there's a new one coming because I'd heard rumors. A little birdie's telling me, and so I waited and waited and waited. Turns out the new version is not that different than the old version. Supposedly it's going to be running OcuSync 3, right? 3.0. That's what this is going to run. So the connection, maybe it doesn't go further, but it's supposed to be more solid. So hopefully when you go in behind trees, or maybe as you're going on cliff sides, you're going to get a better connection, hopefully.
Gotcha.
And it's supposed to be released on the 2nd. So it's coming up. That's what, another few days, a week, something like that?
Yeah.
That's next week.
We'll see.
Yeah, that's Tuesday, I think, next week.
Oh, hope my cryptocurrency accounts go back in the green if I do buy that.
Right.
Who got affected by that crash? Anyway, no. We're not talking about that. Or are we?
It does supposedly have GPS on it, and you can actually fly it, and you're flying and flip a switch, and it just hover, and then you can actually fly it similar to a Mavic at that point. So it's sort of a crossbreed drone where it's sort of an FPV drone, because I mean technically it is. It's got the goggles, and you can do the long swooping stuff, and you can do probably some loops, and I bet you can do some flips. But I wouldn't, from what I hear, it's not an acrobatic drone. Like, you're not going to be doing crazy freestyle. And I've had other people who say, oh, they're not going to be able to race it. I call bullshit on that. If enough people get together and they have just that, they'll make a stock class of racing drones, just like they do in RC cars, where they have a stock class. You cannot change it. You buy it out of the box, use the motor that comes with it, the batteries that come with it, and that is how you run it. Even with the only thing they allow to change is the tires. So maybe you could change the props on it, but you could have a class of racing drones of it. So it is possible. So I don't agree with that. And yes, it's sort of a hybrid, definitely. Anything to add to that, Ed?
Well, there are like DRL, the Real Life Drone Racing League,
Totally different.
has the Racer 4 drones, which I think is like spec class. Basically, they're all exactly the same. But yeah, for these races where it used to be all analog video and it was easy, and then all of a sudden we now have analog and DJI, that really complicates things. So I don't know if anyone in the chat is going to Rampage, Riot Rampage, in a month or two. It's a event set up by Rotor Riot in Barnwell, South Carolina. It's a weekend event, and I went in 2018. And it was that's back when it was just analog FPV. It was very easy. We just had race band 1 through 8, left hand polarized, right hand polarized, left hand polarized, right hand polarized, all the way down the line. And we were all able to fly at 25 milliwatts. Now, regardless whether that makes sense to some of you or not, just know DJI Digital FPV has put in a whole new category of video transmission, video feed that stomps on analog very well. It doesn't play well in many ways with analog. So if you have 4 analog flyers and 4 DJI flyers, the analog flyers are not going to have a good time. So it'd be interesting to see what Riot Rampage does, how they handle analog and DJI digital flyers in the same event in somewhat of a proximity of each other. We'll see what they do. They got to have a game plan. Someone has to have thought of that.
I got a question for everyone in the chat. Did anyone follow along with what he was saying, or was it like whoosh right over your head? Because I'm lost.
So, well, here's the thing.
But hold on. Before you go on, I got to answer this.
Okay.
The top speed is supposed to actually just be a little over 70 miles per hour. There's a lot of rumors about the speed on the drone. It's. I mean, I guess you're going if you have the wind blowing with it. It's probably going to be able to do that.
Oh yeah.
But it's not supposed to be in the 90s.
So if you power on one of your analog quads, any of your quads, any of your thrusts,
Okay.
you can fly because you're watching. You got your FPV feed.
Yeah.
It's analog FPV, 5.8 gigahertz analog. I turn on my DJI digital FPV system I got in the other room. You're gonna get bands of digital noise in your unless you spread those things way far apart. Like,
because your signal's stronger, it fucks up my signal.
So we could potentially play well if you and I are at like opposite ends of the 5.8 gigahertz spectrum.
Yeah.
Now here's the thing: add another person in the mix. You just complicated it. Add 8 people into the mix, and it's like no, you can't even do it. It's nearly impossible to get 8 people to play well when you're mixing DJI and digital and analog.
All right,
together.
so I get it. Yeah, so RC cars, like I showed you in that wing over there.
Yeah,
I have a crystal in it, and you'd have numbers for your crystals.
Yeah,
FM and AM, and you'd actually have a board before you go race, and everyone has their numbers.
Mm-hmm.
You have to actually put your number up on what you're racing on, so you're not someone turning it on.
Right.
And every now and then, some dumbass in the pits would turn their car on, which would screw you up on the track, and your car would just boom gone like a runaway.
Yeah.
So it's sort of a similar kind of concept.
Yeah,
is what it sounds like.
Yeah. Your control wouldn't necessarily be like you'd still be able to control the drone, but your video would just go crazy.
Yeah. So that's a good question. I don't know. I would assume that they're going to include some extra props in the fly or the fly more package, whatever they're going to call
They
it.
always have with even just Mavics and everything. Yeah, almost any quad you get, you have extra props. They just assume you crash it once or twice.
I've never used any of my extra props.
Well, good.
Yeah.
Good for you.
I can fly them with chips in them. I got some with chips in them, and I still fly them with them.
Chips?
Yeah, little chips on the side.
Oh, I was gonna say I was getting
Not like potato chips. Or
oh yeah, I see those pretzels over there.
No,
no, I don't want it. No,
Have you tried these? Look at this. These are buttered rounds. They're the best pretzel things. They don't taste like regular pretzels.
Why am I doing this on a live stream? You're not supposed to eat. I'm gonna choke, and I'm gonna be going to ER before Sean does.
Wicket, come here. Come up here.
Okay. Here.
Okay.
No.
This is Wicket, and she's adorable, and she's see we're doing this barefoot. Show me the beans, Wicket. Show me the beans. Show me the beans. Here, do it for my view. Okay, wait. Sit. Show me the beans. Show me the beans. Show me the beans. Yeah, good girl. Okay.
So
That's
Precious. That's Wicket, and that's the other one.
And those
Honestly,
were
I
her
like this one.
beans.
I like this one
You
too.
like vanilla? Yeah, vanilla's cute. Here, we can put this is vanilla. And
Vanilla makes noises when she wants you to fly a drone. She goes,
oh, dude, that dog goes crazy over RC cars and drones.
Hey. Hi. All right. Enough of that.
All right. I love this 2-camera thing. It's pretty coul. Ed is hungry. Sunrise. Now we're just blabbing. We've got 32 people, and we're just sort of blabbing. We don't have a point. We don't know where we're going with this now. Should we end it? You guys want to go?
However your back feels, man. Your
Oh,
back
my
is a
back
deciding
sucks, dude.
factor.
My back sucks, but
All
I'm
right.
not going to go straight to the ER. I'm going to go take some more pain meds, lay down, maybe get on my inversion tables.
Right.
I'm afraid to get on the inversion table. I'm afraid that could mess something up. If something's actually messed up in there,
That's crazy.
that could make it worse. Let's see. Don't charge batteries on. Are we charging batteries in the rug? No, those are just chargers.
Not right now. I was charging on his marble desktop over there. But,
Yeah, no. Yeah, I got skateboard wheels. You want to give them a little tour? They can see some of the stuff in there, or did you do that already?
I mean, I showed him the glowing things. That's what caught my eye.
Yeah, the glowing stuff. I hang the GoPros up there.
I mean this. So it's the thing that holds his
Yeah, the
stuff.
pegboard.
Yeah.
But you can't really here. Switch it. I don't know where your camera is.
Boom. This thing. Pegboard.
Yep.
I
See
need
the
one of those
little
in my life.
baskets hold batteries, and actually take a look at that top one. See the top right? That's what I started YouTube with.
Here?
You can pick it up. Yeah, pick it up.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a flip camera.
This?
Yeah, do you remember those?
Yeah.
That is what I actually started YouTube with.
Interesting.
720 was all I could do, and that's when I got that. I was like, "Ooh, I'm gonna make some more videos."
Wait. Okay, that was like an iPad or an iPod, I should say. So my first one was a professional camcorder style camera. It was worth like $3,500 because I already owned it, but I didn't have a YouTube channel that I was working. So I was holding on to this 10-pound camera like this like as very difficult to do. And I was walking around holding this huge thing with a huge shotgun microphone sticking off the front of it. That was my first vlogging camera.
Yeah, that thing was tiny. And then I switched over to a GoPro 4, which is still sitting up there somewhere.
Yeah, right here. Boom.
GoPro 4, and that thing, I should probably do a comparison between that and like the 9. However, I also have an original GoPro up there. Did you see that?
Original GoPro?
It's not the very first one, but
In
it's
here?
damn close. Yeah, it's in a case. That's one of the very first GoPros. I think it was like the second or third one they ever made.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty old.
Wow.
Well, I think we're gonna wrap this up, guys. I think we're done. I think we're gonna go edit some video and figure out what the hell we're doing tomorrow and see how I feel by morning.
Blow up my air mattress.
Yep. We're gonna go buy you a new one, but it's 10 o'clock and the stores are closed. So.
It's all good. It's all good.
Appreciate everyone who joined in to try to win the drone. I appreciate everybody who did the stickers. Hopefully you already emailed me because I usually check and get these sealed up tonight. So if you didn't, do it now. Don't email me and tell me you're the winner if you weren't. Appreciate those who liked the art. I'm working on those new stickers for the drones. And once I sell out of these bigger ones, I will make a smaller size. So again, in the chat, spread it around, share it with friends, do something. There's the Etsy store with the stickers. Every one that sells helps me get closer to making new stuff. I have new stuff in the works. What do you have in the works? What's coming soon? Before we go, why don't we do that? What's your next 2 videos you're making?
Lord, jeez, I don't plan that far ahead. I know what my next one's going to be. It's going to be about all this awesome footage that we shot today and yesterday and hopefully tomorrow, and the snowboarding and all that stuff, which may spill it into a couple-day video. Last year I made 3 from this trip, so this year maybe just 2. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe 3. We'll see. We'll see what we can do. Depending on your back, and we'll get you out. You know.
I'm gonna.
I'll carry you to the lake.
I will. I'm not going to be able to snowboard tomorrow. There's no way. There's just no way.
Right.
But I will deal with some pain. Worst case scenario, I bring you to the mountain and then go to the ER in the morning for a couple hours while you're snowboarding, and then hopefully I'll be able to pick you up after.
See, I don't want to join you. So I do not have any pains, and I kind of like it that way. So I may not snowboard tomorrow. I'm already kind of sore. I had a good experience today.
Good, though. You need to get that muscle memory.
That's true. That is true.
So I mean,
anyway,
we'll see.
So, but other than that, I do want to make a video about Real Steady. So a couple people have asked, like, if I was using Real Steady. It's a program. I think GoPro owns it now. It uses GoPro gyro data to super stabilize footage from your GoPro 6, 8, and 9. It can work with the 7 and the 5. You just have to get a different type of mount, soft mount. But anyway, so that I might put a tutorial about that. Also, I do want to put out a video about how to pack for a trip like this. All the different things that I had to, all the different things.
I'm pointing at John's comment because it's pretty funny. He says your fingers, you got a boo-boo, you need to rest.
Oh yeah, all the different things that you have to take into consideration going through an airport, or perhaps keeping your batteries nice and warm and toasty when you're here in the mountains of Colorado. There, I'm done.
For me, if you guys are curious what I'm making next, I've been editing a video about the GoPro 9 with the Max Lens mod. Additional thing that you can add for $99, and if it's a wasted money or not. Things keep getting in the way. I'm so close to being done with the edit. And then today I filmed a video teaching Ed how to snowboard. And then I filmed 3 videos today, didn't I? No, I filmed 2. Then I did another video with the Mini 2 flying up to close to 13,000 feet. That was my replacement one, which you guys saw little clips of that footage earlier. And God, I have so many videos. I have probably like 60 videos filmed that I need to edit. I have videos about skateboards filmed. I have videos about snowboarding. I have 360 content. I have one I'm working on, the Max versus the X2. We're going to be filming.
Talking.
What happened?
Oh, battery exhausted. Oh, mine died. Okay. Well, that's
more
it for myself.
We're almost done anyways. So I am also going to be doing one with where is the X-Night? Oh, crap.
That's the box.
Yeah, there it is.
Oh.
I can't get it.
Here, I'll reach for you. There you go.
This is something I'm really hoping I feel good enough to do, because I really want Ed to be here when I do this, because I'm going to not get the greatest shots with this. It's got, as you can see, a 360 camera in it. I don't know if you guys can see. This doesn't show as good as Ed's cam. Oh, okay.
I sweat battery.
There we go. So, yeah, there we go. So you can see that's a 360 cam on both sides.
and the drone is just thin enough that it's going to disappear. And I want to go fly it, and then I want to bring it somewhere else that Ed can fly it. That way, I can show you guys that you don't necessarily have to fly crazy with something like this to get cool edits. I'm pretty sure we're going to be able to pull off some cool edits with even my flights. So,
well, dude, you're good with Insta360 anyway, so yeah, you should the studio software.
Where did I? Here it is, right there. Yeah. And you do need to keep these lenses covered, otherwise they will scratch up. That is for sure. All right, we'll just set that there. That is something I'm really hoping to film tomorrow. We've got that. You guys sharing emails there? Okay, that's fine. We've got the new controller
connections. You know.
Yeah, you guys definitely. I like seeing you guys get together and hang out. That's really cool. We still got almost 30 people in here. John says, since I've seen the X9, I always thought it looked like a shady, creepy drone for some reason. That's funny.
Yeah.
It looks almost like an insect, like a spider or something to me.
So there's the X-Night, which was released.
Oh, that's different than this one. Huh?
That was released in August of last year, I think. And it doesn't have the 360 cam ability. It's like this minus the 360 cam. So it was like the world's first 6-cell sub 250 gram 5-inch quad. That the 3 specs there had never been made before. I think they have now, but that was the first. And so now this is just like that plus the Insta360 crammed in there.
So when Kelly was here on the show was it last week? Yeah, it was last week. We did the live show last Monday. It was insane, dude. Like, I had so many super chats and stickers, but like so many sticker sales. I had a stack like this of stickers that I sent out. It was so flattered and so cool.
What did he do? Like, does he?
I don't know what Kelly did to make that happen.
Show something?
No, he didn't pull his wing out. Okay. Woo, swinging it around. But for some reason, with
the Kelly factor.
Kelly just, I don't know, man. It was insane. It was really cool.
Okay.
I don't know how he did it or what he did, but I need Kelly to be on the show every day, all the time, man.
Sure, but I almost packed his shirt, the Ready Set Drone t-shirt.
I have one in the closet. It's not black, so I don't wear it very often. I tend to typically have black shirts. But I'm getting my shirts. I'm getting custom shirts for the shop, the Summoning shirts, which will be on the store that I'm going to send out myself. It's not going to be through Teespring or any of that stuff. They're actually shirts in-house I'm going to have. You know what? I can share it. You guys want to see what those? They're not going to be drone shirts, but I can show you guys real quick. Why not? Oh, where are they? Ready? Let's see if they're here. JPEG. That should do it. I'm not sure if this is the finalized. Yeah, this is it. And I will show you what it should look like on this shirt. Now, this is not the way I'm gonna look in it. Oops, wrong thing. I am just gonna share these with you guys real quick. This is the shirt I'm getting made right here. Poof. I'll just share that. That's what I'm getting made. So if anybody wants to buy a shirt, that's coming soon. You can support the tattoo studio, support the art. And here's a close-up of the actual shirt right there. Boom, that's the logo. If you guys like that kind of stuff, that's the elevation of where my shop is, Silverthorne, Colorado. And that's coming soon. So keep your eyes open for the Etsy store for that. And I appreciate everybody coming. You got any final words, Ed?
Happy flying, everybody.
That works. See you guys later. Bye. Did it end? I don't think it ended.
Well,
you know what? The Dobo thing, he always does this. He'll be like, okay, it's ending. And he plays like. Oh, that's the short outro. That's not the long one. So
we're back.
Live and we're be like, oh, crap. I
no, is it still going? Let me see.
Oh, I forgot to turn
it off. Yeah. Look.
Oh, damn. Ed, you forgot to disconnect us.
So did your M broadcast just doesn't work? You're just
crap, it didn't end again. Blah, shit, we need to end it. Oh, yeah. Oh, end it. Ed, you forgot to hit end.
Last time I pressed a button, the screen went black, but it didn't end.
Yeah.
I mean, I could press it again. Let me see.
Okay, this is a double ending.